And we are live, everyone. Welcome. A time of knowledge is at hand. If you like to learn, you may also subscribe to knowing, if you choose. Woof woof, says the woof woof and the woof woofer woof. I'm gonna mute that for a second, and let's get rolling. Ceasefire. While the Fae Festival carries on, welcoming visitors from across the cosmos, war is at intermission. This affords a unique opportunity to the defenders of good to peruse the secrets of the abyss, of primordial magic, and of the forces which may be key to the future, of victory or of defeat. We come to the eastern continent of Golgos. Here at a temple outside the town of Creton, assembles a small group which is set to delve into the depths of darkness where these secrets shall be unlocked. We begin with the arrival of Lorien, the wizard, who, Adam, you will be playing. You have been invited to join this mission for your knowledge of the Godfall prophecy and of your general studies into the depths of these things. Come on good recommendation from those who you've worked with before. As you arrive, coming towards this temple, in the bushes, David, your character lurks. This is definitely part of his haunt. And at that, you may take action when you desire to.
Dax is just gonna creep through the forest, kind of watching everybody from a distance.
Fantastic. And then, Adam, when you're ready, you can head up towards the temple where Jake's characters are congregating and preparing for what is ahead.
If it does seem safe, he's just playing, safe. He'll creep over.
Oh, okay. All right. And so, Lorien, you see this goblin which slinks up to the edge of the temple beside the pillars. Jake, your crew is within, as you see this wizard who has been recommended to you stroll up the path. Who talks first?
I'm sure the three of us are talking about something very, very important.
Always.
Someone, probably Rose, will notice and just be like, hey, morons, our guest is here. And Sandy would turn around and open the door.
And how would you introduce Lysander to Adam, who I do not believe has met him before?
Lysander knows who's coming, I would assume, to an extent.
Yes, and so how would you describe how Lysander looks and is presented for Adam?
Lysander's in his normal, it's not exactly, overly, designed, plate. The two members of this group are wearing a white tabard with a kind of a wall, a chest rook insignia on it. And then there's one old guy in tattered gray robes that slowly seem to be getting less tattered. Maybe. It's hard to tell.
Okay.
And then what will you all say to one another? The crickets echo back and forth.
Oh my God, you got everybody over here.
Lysander just make sure the door's open. Come in, please. This is... we've been told your expertise would be much helpful, considering Well, most of us here have the intelligence of small, tiny goldfish.
Are you talking about me? And Dexter's gonna like peer out on the steps.
Not specifically, but you're welcome to join the party.
Okay,
Thanks to all of you.
this paid gold, right?
Is this the other goblin that I've met before or no?
Garon's met him. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dax is looking
Um,
around to see if he owes anybody any money here. Okay.
I'm like, I'll just, Sandy was sort of coming to the room. I was like, I mean, like, none of us are actually getting, like, paid, but, like, we do have gold. I don't know how much anymore, but...
Okay, 500. Gold.
Sandy does a little math. I think we can do that. Look over at Rose to make sure. She's like, yes, you idiot, you can do that. You have that.
Okay.
Wars,
Meat kills,
wars are
poison.
Wars are expensive. They're not that expensive.
Okay.
Especially for the dead.
All right. Who we kill?
Well, hopefully no one yet.
Ariana, who's Lysander's wife, will step forward and say, "Hello, pleased to welcome another to our number. To inform you, little goblin, we are going down to the plane of chaos, that's the abyss, to research an ancient primordial set of crystals."
Research.
Look at and then think about.
Oh. Okay, but I take it's real gold, right? Not dinky gold.
Yes, we have real gold for you.
Okay.
So
Sounds
you
easy.
can help us be lookouts because some of us aren't very smart and aren't going to be very helpful.
Oh, you point those guys out.
Well,
As-
it's you and probably me. Rose is to be determined. She just goes, "Hey."
As you are deliberating about this, two other individuals begin making their way up the path at a slight jog, heading towards. The first in line is
Oopsie.
that's fine. Is a gnome who Garon is good friends with, Naraya, and the second is Turaklir, who is an ambassador to the elves of Cadlia, a different continent to
A
this one.
wild ambassador lady appears.
Indeed.
What?
Noraya will jog up the step and say, hello. Don't worry, I still not coming with you. I have plenty of good land and nature to look after here. No reason to get involved in your nonsense. But this loon seemed to want to. I don't know what's wrong with her. I'll leave her to you then. She looks to you, Garon.
Oh, of course. And Rose will just sort of turn around and be like, "Oh, of all the people to help show up with this disaster, I was not expecting you."
Oh yeah, this chick.
An elven woman in proper green attire will step into the room and run and say, hello, greetings. My name is Turaklir. I have been ambassador to the forest of Cadlia, and have known several of the people here through good times and bad ones. And her eyes seem to mostly be focused on Rose as she's saying these things, but she nonetheless is addressing all. And just say,
Rose is like, I don't remember any of the good times, but again, Rose, like, this relationship has always been rocky, but it's becoming to a point of respect. And again, since this is an intelligence reconnaissance mission, Rose knows that this lady is smart and is a lot older than she is, which, again, the help is, always appreciated.
Right. Her assertion is this. The last ill which I was present and party to has left me with guilt towards my place in the world, I had hoped to revel at the Fae Festival, but I thought I would join this endeavor instead, if you would all have me.
Of course.
Jake Henry, this is the chick from the Fourth Reign, right?
Mm-hmm.
We pissed off.
This is the lady that Rose basically was just like, I will drop you right now for like 10 levels.
She was between conflicting factions.
She has proven significantly more useful over the last, I would say, 3 months. Not because Rose has had to threaten her a lot more, but because like there have been legitimate problems that she has been able to help us solve.
It sounds like this lady's been getting pushed around a lot.
This lady, I cannot imagine how much she hates her job right now, but she hates her job right now. The fact that she actually likes us more than most of the people she has to talk to is impressive because, again, we literally had like 3 conversations in 4 episodes of does this lady die or not? And she's still here.
All right, so whenever you all are ready, you all can head to the Abyss.
Are we portaling?
I would imagine so. You do have that capability, if I recall correctly, with a plane shift.
Yes, I was going to say like between I think 4 of us, we can make that. Garon has no problem doing that. Rose has no problem doing that.
All right. Well, whenever you're ready.
Sandy could do it, but he hates it. We can have Garon do this. This sounds like something he would love to do.
Okay. Cast the spell whenever it's time to go.
All right. That means I have to find the spell.
Oh, are you gonna do Tears variant? That would work.
I believe so. Yes. So that's why I know we have the special.
All right. Very good. Very good. That'll allow you.
And I know we tied it to. We tied it to here. I don't know if the one in Whitewall still works. And we tied it to the Sheridan Inn.
That could work. So, go ahead. There's the spell, and
oh God, why?
Are you sure that place isn't called the Sheraton?
All right. Whenever you're all ready, step into the light.
There's what everyone calls it, and then there's what I wrote down in my notes, which was the Sheraton Inn.
All right.
Is everyone here coming?
That's the plan.
Oh, okay. It is a full Tranmere family affair. Oh, hang on here. Yeah, Garon will hop into the same space as the goblin, so shove him into the corner.
Oh no!
Elven lady has to deal with the Tranmeres and Dax. That's the only people that'll hang out with her now.
All right.
Well, this is effectively like 4 of the smartest people that Sandy and Rose know, and then themselves, which are just helpful and not helpful at the same time.
Okay, cool. So you all will manifest here within the safety of the throne of heaven, as you know it to be, within a round table room with many doors into bedrooms along the sides, as well as these 4 circles of transportation, one of which has just been activated and deactivated. You will best make your way to the one which accesses the elemental planes, that being the way which shall take you to the plane of chaos.
Oh, it's not this one over here? That's where I was walking to.
The one on the far upper left is to the space between the stars. So if you're going to other
that's
planets.
Right. That's not helpful.
Not necessarily the most. All right. Whenever you're all ready, move up onto that space, and we shall take us our way to the next destination.
Yeah, too far.
One of you can activate the sigil.
Oh, yes.
And you all will find yourselves traveling into the dark and dim with unpleasant illumination of purple and red. Welcome to the Abyss. You splash into a pool of green liquid. Your feet sinking more than knee-deep into the muck as the portal closes behind you.
Dax is going to pull on Sandy's rope. Cast a protecting spell on me. Me scared.
What kind of protecting spell do you need, little one?
Protecty. Oh. I mean, I don't know magic. I don't know what I said. The protect against. I don't know how it work. Me goblin.
I think Rose has one of those prepared.
If any of you would like to cast preparation spells, now is a good time. And then you may venture forth whenever you are ready.
Rose can do protection from acid.
Nice.
On our little goblin friend to make him feel better.
What's this?
Oh my god.
And if
I don't think you have that anymore. All right, there we go. What were you saying, Jake?
And then before I forget, because again, I'm playing too many people. Which one of my characters remembers this area? Is it Rose?
Rose was here before.
Okay, and we murdered multiple weird things that had a lot of eye tentacles in this room.
Yes, there was in fact a creature to behold.
Okay. Do I think everything in here is still dead?
I don't know. Make a perception check if you like.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
Let's go find out.
I could send a sort of scout ahead.
We said that's hold on. No, Rose actually
I can be pretty
see
sneaky.
What do we think
Rose
of the scout?
can actually see things. Rose not being able to roll dice is a separate problem. That's not terrible though. I mean, the dice roll was terrible, but the number's fine.
Ariana, who is one of the women who's trudging through the muck behind you, will say, "A scout sounds good to me. I'd rather something else get in trouble before we do."
All right, one moment while I bring up.
While that's being brought up, with your perception check, you do not see any distinctive bubbles beneath the surface. The water, mucky as it is, seems still. Though what you do perceive is, up the small ledge that is the way out of this pit, several dead creatures.
Oh?
An arcane eye.
Nope.
Arcane eye in it.
Ooh.
Woo!
Like that. Would Rose remember if this is something that she murdered or potentially Dirk murdered? If I remember, this is the.
Those corpses likely would have been.
Here?
Dirk has been here. Those corpses likely would have been reclaimed by the earth.
Okay.
Long
It's
ago.
been that long. Okay, that's fine.
They
So these would be
despawned.
that would imply these are new.
Correct.
That's not good.
And Adam,
I don't
know
love
if
that.
you're able to move this arcane eye, but there
See if
it
I
is.
can. I don't seem to be able to select it.
Okay, so if you can't, then just tell me where you want it to go, and I'll move it.
I was thinking somewhere. How do I get this thing to do a?
Just on the normal selection, you should be able to hold down your mouse button, and it'll do a little ping.
It's not really
There
doing
you
the
go.
pin. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Perfect. All right, the eye can move ahead and successfully perceive that there are, let's see, it has dark vision, and it can see, yep, there are no enemies lying in wait that it can detect here.
And it's
I don't
invisible, so they
know
wouldn't
how
know if it
you're
did.
thinking so
Correct.
much there. Seems suspicious, Jake.
Well, remember, most of the members of this family don't think, so we need someone here who.
Let's go.
Like I want to explain the descending order of intelligence. Okay, it's everyone else then Rose and Sandy, then probably Jack. But I say probably because, like, you know, Dak could surprise me with his level of wit.
All right.
You guys might be flim gloops.
Proceed
Yeah.
forth when you're ready.
Rose and Sandy, in particular. Well, one, I want to be in front of Garen. I know I've got these guys grouped, but like whatever. Rose and Sandy want to inspect the dead things because this is probably some kind of battle damage, and this would be our area of more expertise.
Very good. Jump y'all up here. And make an investigation check for both or either of your characters. And David and Adam, if you'd like to jump in on that as well to bolster the roll, I will absolutely allow it.
Let's see here. Rose, we said investigation or what now?
Investigation is the roll, yes.
Or just straight investigation. Okay, so there's...
-1.
I don't know if any... Oh, no, Sandy. Sandy was hoping for a medicine check. I think is what Sandy was hoping for. Sandy can't investigate for shit.
All right, very good. So we will go with the 16 and the 20. Rose, you identified this creature. This is a Dretch. It is a demon like the ones you fought here before. And Lorien, you identified this creature. It is a devil. It is a grunt from Asmodeus's army.
That's new.
Oh! Rose would kind of sort of like turn over her shoulder to Sandy. So, wait, why would the two of them be fighting down here?
Asmodeus has been busy.
Probably has been. I don't like that at all. Because these are the two opposing factions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's extending his influence.
Mm-hmm. That's concerning. Sandy would turn to Lorien. Can your eye scout ahead? Because this now seems slightly more dangerous than I thought it was going to be.
Yes, we can send it on ahead further.
Do I still get paid if you die?
Maybe?
All right. So
Take that up with our successors.
Yeah, you're gonna take that up with the estate.
Rose.
The person running the estate's right behind you.
you continue forth through the abyss, through winding tunnels and maze-like patterns. The earth crumbles away in places, almost pulling you into bottomless pits of despair and demise. But you are able to proceed along the same path that Rose has walked before. Eventually, the arcane eye, scouting ahead, sights a small campsite at the entrance to an open space, a boneyard. There are devils at that campsite. I'm going to activate this map. You will appear to be on it, but at this time, the eye will be the only thing that is actually present, so that you may get an impression of what you are looking at.
Ew.
Badass.
Is this the same boneyard as...
Oh my.
Yes, it is the same boneyard you've visited before.
We
Okay.
got these guys. I'm level 5.
And I will remind you that at present, a ceasefire has been written between the mortal races and Asmodeus for the duration of the Fae Festival.
So this is happening during the Fae Festival.
That's correct.
Aha.
Yes.
That's I think part of the reason why we thought like we could sneak in the research expedition was
Mm-hmm.
no one in theory should be trying to kill us. I say in theory because
So,
With the eye, can I do a general sort of perception check of what they're doing and how strong they are?
Sure.
Yo,
I'll just go
also,
ahead and
what is the mood to
Yeah.
be like? Are they like tense?
I will give you that answer directly. I don't need a roll. I will say that this great pit fiend with his large spiked mace is sitting on the ground, looks frustrated and bored. This priest is sitting with his legs crossed in a kind of infernal and sanguine meditative pose, while these Marigans, these halberd-wielding soldiers with strange baby-like masks and armor, stand still as a board on watch.
They're just gonna let the weird pink guy just like walk up right to him and be like, I don't see it.
It's invisible, the
This
eye,
is
right?
invisible, yes.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's very
I'm
good.
used to the other one that like flies around and can actually see stuff.
All right. So at that, what are you all going to do?
I mean, I guess we have to. I mean, we have to go through there, don't we?
We have to go through. But we don't have to fight them.
No, we shouldn't have to. But if someone wants to do something foolish, they certainly can try. The little guys, they don't. Are they armored or?
Yes, these guys are armored, and their halberds glow with horrid flame. You suspect it would hurt a lot to be hit by one of these.
Okay.
What if I did some kind of illusion or something, sound or light, to turn their attention away from our approach, and then we could maybe sneak by them?
What do y'all think?
I say no to it, but I mean, it also should be 100% like safe.
Maybe we don't have to sneak at all.
Yeah.
Me got idea.
Oh.
Follow my lead. And then Dax is just gonna walk off down the hallway towards where the eye is.
Adam, you might want to have that illusion ready.
Sandy's all for this, but also is going to move to the front of this group, and yeah, we're gonna have the people who actually can take damage.
So, David, what is Dax gonna do?
Dax, I guess Dax is gonna lead the group of everybody down like the little stone hallway. So as you see, it's very big space.
So you're just gonna walk right into the camp full of devils.
We're just walking right into the camp, talking to the group. Large, look, vault is ceiling 30,000 square feet. It's great space.
This devil will look towards the goblin and swing its halberd to face you. This pit fiend, and this priest will rise from his meditation and say, "Halt in the name of Asmodeus. Who are you, little creature?"
Oh, sorry. We told space would be open for show. Asmodeus have people interested in moving in here. So me show them around while, treaty go on.
You are an agent of Asmodeus?
Real estate agent.
Make a deception check.
God. I was so close to
5 on the die.
Don't we have
you are no
long rest?
Agent of real...
Hold on, wait, we have inspiration, don't we, with the way this works? I remember from last session, don't we, when we take a long rest?
Yeah, if you have a bard in the party with Song of Rest.
Oh, that's how that works. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have a bard in the party.
Goblin's not a bard? I'm disappointed.
No, me just thief.
Says, "You are a thief? Come to steal from us?" And the pit fiend rolls his eyes and says, "Oh, finally something to do," standing up and slowly walking towards the goblin. Are the rest of you all going to make yourselves known as Dax is in a sticky situation?
Dax is going to turn to Sandy. "Why you say me thief?"
And just go like, halt. Fools.
You.
And just I guess I'll talk to the priest and go like, you know who I am?
I recognize the tabard of our city. Have you pledged your fealty?
Absolutely not. First of all, it's my city. Second of all, safe passage has been granted to everyone for, I don't know how long the festival lasts, but so we are taking a stroll. This conversation.
A ceasefire is on, and so at that, we are not presently in opposition. Of course, you may pass us, but this camp is occupied by the armies of Asmodeus. You may not rest here if you wished it.
Five peoples and army?
Halt, Goblin! You have claimed to be a thief of the property of Asmodeus. Your judgment will be processed momentarily. The rest of you may go on.
No one said that. No.
He's with our little guide friend is with us. You will pass no judgment on him.
He's showing them around. Thief just side job.
Okay, roll an intimidation at advantage, please, Jake. Adam, is there anything that you'd like to do while these two are attempting to resolve
Can
the
I
situation?
even intimidate?
Is Dax gonna get
Let me
arrested again?
Again, you say.
Intimidation at advantage. Yeah, that'll go well for me.
And the priest is going to say, you may go, but we want to keep this thief. Perhaps he'll be useful to us.
I intended him to be useful for me, so he's coming with me.
Lorianne, have you got anything to contribute?
Please.
I'm browsing through what I could do. Yeah, most of what I can think of at this point would probably antagonize them, so...
I'm not against that, by the way.
All right.
But there may be political consequences.
I'll step in with another player character if you have nothing you want to do.
The whole thing's blow consequence.
Choriclear is going to step forward, the elven woman, and say, "Pardon, Asmodean, but I do not believe that it is under your purview to capture someone who has made a claim against you, who is not your wartime enemy." Say, "What? That is..." And I'm going to have her roll a persuasion.
Yeah, let the smart ambassador lady roll the actual charisma stuff instead of the clerics who can't do it for. Well, one of the clerics can.
-1.
The priest will say, "I represent the elves of Primus. So you are an ally of ours. Very well, take your goblinoid if you wish." And she'll take out a hand and grab the scruff of your ear, Dax, and just slowly tug you along. All right, folks, you are clear to pass.
And to bring the eye with me.
Absolutely.
No. Oh, thank you, elf lady.
Just say, "You're welcome," and let go of your ear. Say, "Let's not have that happen again."
Yeah, me have to work on story.
All right.
Who buys real estate in this plane anyway?
All right, folks, you can continue up the path. The way, which Rose will know well, is directly north along it.
Before Sandy and Rose leave, Sandy will just mention, the next time I stop off at this camp, I will be having a nap.
All right. Your statement has been made. You all may proceed.
Has Sandy ever taken a nap at that camp?
Sandy hasn't. Rose has.
Okay.
The path forwards will take you into another set of winding tunnels through a place that Rose has been before and understands the hidden riddle to continue a passage through the ground, a portal sucking you down into the depths near to that place which you do desire to go. And so when that portal spills out, we'll be here with you all.
Oh, that riddle, yes. We don't need to go through that door.
Okay.
Right? Is that we've already cleared in that room, right?
Yeah, you remember that room, Rose remembers, that was filled with
Yes.
treasure and madness.
Treasure?
We've already found it all, and you don't want to go in there. It would make you smarter.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm assuming there's no more madness that room could give you, so it would probably make you normal. That would be unpleasant. You wouldn't like
Don't want to be burdened with intelligence.
it. Nope.
All right.
Oh my god, stop grouping all the characters. It's annoying.
I'm doing nothing.
No, it's the game's just like, oh yeah, you want to move all three of them, right? Because you control all three of them? Like, I kind of don't, but it's fine.
You all, of course, may proceed at will.
Mostly because I'm trying to keep the two people who can actually, like, tank a hit in the front.
Would you like me to move Garon along with the girls?
No, it's fine.
All right.
I have a functional mouse now, so like it actually is working. It's just annoying.
Hurrah! As you continue forth, the ground steps down, and you can see, standing idly, scimitars licking with flame a bit, infernal grunts. The foot soldiers of Asmodeus.
Are you going to let us pass or no?
I'm going to call out to them, and one of them's going to look up and gesture back. A larger devil will step forth.
You!
Oh, it means...
Who are you and why do you come here? This place is not for mortals not sworn to the Devil Lord, the king of all the cosmos, ruler of hell.
Yes. We've heard the introduction to many times. We don't care.
You shall not pass. This place is guarded by those loyal to Asmodeus. Turn back!
There's a ceasefire in place. If you guys want to, violate that, that's on your...
We hold
problem.
this ground. If you move into it, you'll be the violators.
What ground is it that you're holding?
The entrance to
a
this
hallway.
spawning pool.
Yes, that's where we're going.
You may not go there. We will prevent it.
Why?
Orders!
Whose orders?
Our commander.
Again, which is...
Those who are more powerful than we. Do not despair their orders.
Yeah, okay, sure, I know about orders. Do you have orders to violate legitimate ceasefire negotiated by myself and your Devil Lord?
If you attempt to cross this way, we will destroy you.
Is your commander among the camp we already passed?
Our immediate commander is, yes.
Then does it not stand to reason that he has already granted
He let us
passage?
through!
I don't think these guys do reason,
That would
but
be
it's worth a shot.
persuasion check for Lorian.
Sandy, tell him you're a real estate agent.
No, we've already tried that.
Yeah, Ariana will say,
No.
didn't we discard that suggestion? 19.
Fine.
So I just got a 17.
Yeah, yes, the devil say, fine. You have been allowed to pass, but our orders stand.
And he seems
Okay,
confused
again,
and frustrated.
Yes, again, are your orders to violate and cause a an incident? Are those your orders? Are you being ordered to cause an incident?
No.
Yeah,
Okay,
we go
then
no
get out of the
walk.
way.
If you want Asmodeus mad, that's on you. Ruin his party.
He looks very frustrated, but does not seem to be stopping the goblin.
Sandy will, I guess, sort of like approach the larger man while Rose helps Garon down the very large steps.
Hmm. And what would you say to him?
I just will ask, are there any more of your charges on the other side of that portal?
No, we would not pass into the domain of Demogorgon without further orders.
Okay, good. Well, I have no such orders, and that's where we're going, so... I'm also quietly taking stock of, like, how many people they have guarding this place in case we have to come back and actually murder all of them.
Good.
Because I don't remember how hard the little guys are. I know the bigger guys are, like, whatever, but these guys, I don't remember how difficult they were.
Okay, yeah. And there are some new creatures here that you've not seen before as well.
Are there?
Yeah, you all may snake your way past these guys if you intend to. They don't seem to be at the point of
Dax is already back there.
halting your process.
Who are the people that I've not seen with the little fire imp dudes, or no?
Yeah, these look to be mechanical goblins, which bristle with barely contained infernal explosive energy. There are also winged devils that seem to be holding on to small satchels that are currently resting.
Dax is gonna stand by one of the goblin contraptions, completely unaware of the goblin resemblance.
Perfect.
It's like, meh.
As Lorian walks by, he'll nod and say, "You serve your commander well."
Yeah. What will I do?
Let's confuse him further and give him a compliment on the way through. I love that. It's like this poor guy has gone through like the entire range of emotion of like, what am I doing? Why am I here? What is my existence? Yes, I am good at my existence.
Speaking of which, why are we here, Sandy?
That is for us to know and them to find out later.
Good idea.
Your way
We
through.
are simply passing through.
Your way through is ahead. Proceed when you are ready. There is a barrier of magical force that is present. Perhaps, Jake, you recall how to bypass it?
Rose does. Didn't we have to we had to cast some any kind of
It was
spell prove we use magic against it?
It was the Tear's Blood items, so stimonium in your inventory.
Oh, yes.
That allowed passage. And I believe you passed it back and forth like a baton. Although Garon himself, of course, will find himself able to pass without incident.
Yeah, Garon just sort of exists.
If Dax grabs onto Garon's robes, will it let him through?
It might.
Would Garon consider Dax to be a dear friend and ally?
As he's grabbing, he's like, "Woo?"
I mean, enough to not prevent it, I'm sure.
All right.
He just grabs it and just gets scared.
So you are all to pass through then? Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and
Stop
jump.
clawing the new couch.
This will take you forth into the depths of the primordial spawning pool of the chaos god Demogorgon.
So we just here to observe?
You
Research?
and myself,
Huh?
we are mostly here to observe. All of the smart people are here to figure out how this thing works.
What you see before you in this room is a pool of soft, slowly flowing muck that seems to bubble and even burst into shapes that look like small hands or claws, maybe mouths. There are bones like ribs that frame the edges of this room, and two differentiated but equally terrible faces built into the walls. These are to represent the two heads of Demogorgon. Two crystals move in a small orbit around this pool. One with a soft glow of green, and the other with a deep glow of crimson. These are what you are here to study.
So Rose will
Shiny.
point out to the four smart people, as she's communicated with her parents about this a couple of times. Essentially, we know the red crystal does bad things, the green crystal can do good things, and we've interacted with them when we murdered a dragon a whole long while ago, and it was a whole thing. But this is a spawning pool that makes creatures we would rather not have to murder all the time, so figuring out how to either prevent these things from working or, you know, maybe not disabling it, but limiting how much these things can create is the end goal.
Right.
But getting down here and dealing with it is, as we've just discovered, a pain in the you-know-what. So we tried to do this now so that we don't have to come back and fight through 12 different thousand things to make this happen. The problem is that everyone who's ever studied this thing generally has the arcane knowledge of a goldfish. That's
As
why we brought all the smart people today.
As Dask is kind of chasing this green light around. He's like,
There's the goldfish. All right,
Yes.
y'all.
And then Rose will just yell at Dax, if you touch the red one, you might explode. I don't want you to touch the green one because, again, it might make you like smart or happy or something. We don't know.
All right, folks. This is now an
and
open-ended
what was-
challenge to you to
what-
investigate these crystals.
What was the thing that popped out of this the last time?
The last time was a son of Demogorgon, a prince of darkness.
That's the guy we haven't been able to kill because he keeps getting more powerful.
Yep, and most recently you actually made a pact with him to help defend the Valley of Rain where he was hanging out.
Oh, that's right. I wasn't there for that, but I heard about it.
Mm-hmm. All right, folks. Ariana is going to gingerly approach this crystal and just begin investigating its nature. Turaklir, the elf, is going to lean back against one of these pillars and observe. And I leave it to the rest of you. Orion, Lysander, Dax, to figure out what's going on.
I guess I'll start with an Arcana check.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, Garam's just going to do the
And
detect magic, figure out
That's
what I'm staring
very
at.
good.
But
That's a 37.
This is-
with a natural 20.
this is why we bring the smart people. I mean, it's not the spell slot, but yeah, sure.
I was thinking of doing that as well.
Okay, so, Lorian, which crystal do you want to investigate with your Arcana check?
So it sounds like people already know a bit about the red one, so maybe start with the green one, get something on that.
Whoa.
Hmm.
There was a disconnection.
Yeah, we know.
All is shaken for a
Uh-oh.
moment. Let's see if that can be remedied. With great hopes, all is well. Let's see. Oh, all right. I will correct us in just a moment. We are going to take a quick technical intermission. We'll be right back. Whoa! Say, folks, we are back in 5 minutes as technical difficulties get resolved and we might get another guest in. See you soon. All right, folks, we are back. Are with us here as we make some quick technical corrections here. But we are good to go for the rest of our show as it is. I hope you're all doing well. And we have got much of an exciting rest of the session ahead of us. So, let's make this happen. While I'm correcting here things, I'm just going to throw a quick poll to the chat here and say... something from the pool. Yes, nice. Yes, bad.
No.
Or
that's why don't
no.
get the chat involved. We've talked about this. Chat. I know it's been a while. Hi, I missed you.
Let's see. We've got no votes just yet, but I'm sure they'll be here just momentarily. Oh, yes, something nice. All right. We like that. Like that so far. And how many votes do we have on that? We got one vote. Vote here.
Oh.
Okay, and then this is the Let's hide that one. And there'll be a little thing on top, but that's okay. All right, crew. Let's get back into the action. Where we just left off, you were investigating this strange primordial spawning pool and the crystals that flow around it and empower it. As that has been occurring, we have an active live chat poll. Let's hope they do something fun. I'll leave that up for a little while, let our live viewers input. Lorien has just made a Arcana check while Garon is attempting to detect magic. The Arcana check is about this green crystal that floats and emanates strange energy. What I can tell you about this energy, Lorien, is that it is in many ways unlike anything you've encountered before. It is potent, powerful, and gives off a essence of growth, an essence of not quite nature as Fey magic might be, but something raw, something giving. The detect magic which you have expressed. Aha! And we're back in action with one of us. We're going to correct that. The detect magic that you have expressed.
Okay.
Garon, will be yielding information regarding the opposing nature of these crystals. They seem to be directly contrasting each other. And in that, let's get this back in action. In that...
David said, screw that computer. Screw that computer.
Screw that computer. He's back in the way that he could be back, and we are going to take it. I don't even know if he can hear us, or we can hear him. He's muted right now, though. That's fantastic. You know what? Sometimes it's just...
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I on my phone and then on a crappy laptop on Forge.
You got it. Beautiful.
And then backup systems are great because my crappy laptop can't load any of this stuff.
Amazing. All right. So,
can I ask a question about the Arcana? So, in my Arcana check of this green orb, would it have a guess, a magical flavor to it, like fiend versus something else?
Sure. And what I would tell you is that this is more basal than any of the categories you're familiar with.
Okay.
To the detect magic, the answer I was to give Garon is that these two crystals and their energy is so directly opposed that they are causing one another to create and complete this orbit. They can't get closer to one another than they are, but there is a push and pull that is amongst them.
Okay, so there's like some kind of it'd be the equivalent of magnets. Okay. Weird. That's where Garon's mind goes to, but like I said, he's a little bit more scientific than most. So, the detect magic eventually will tell me what kind of school of magic it is, if such a thing exists.
Again, you, like Lorien, these are of a school of magic that you have no familiarity with.
Okay.
But they are more basal than the ones you know.
Okay. So then how would we mess with what would be magical polarity without, I don't know, causing a black hole to show up? Do we want to mess with polarity?
I'm thinking I might also try another detect magic just to see if it reveals anything different.
Sure. You can go ahead and...
No, we're looking for.
So you cast the spell. It is the same information that Garon has received of these things and their relationship.
If Garon would pose the question, and again, I don't know how dumb this would be. Like if we were to attempt to just like level 9 counter spell, like someone did red, someone did green, but at the same time.
Dispel magic, you mean?
Either dispel magic or counter spell, either one, like whatever one would like end. Assuming Garon can actually do both because I've got all the tricks with him. Yeah, dispel magic. At legitimately the highest level we can both do it at.
It's worth a try if you all want to do it.
Because the end goal for all we don't want anyone using this thing, right? Like that's the whole point.
That is a point.
Okay.
A point that may be relevant. Is that what you want to try? Do you have a different idea? This is open-ended, folks. This is your.
I mean, part of me still wants to try to figure out how to get how everything works, but also at the same time.
Are we trying to destroy this thing? Is that what our goal is?
I wouldn't be against obviously if we can. The hilarious goal, and I think Garon and Sandy talked about this, probably not actually in a session. The hilarious goal would be to turn this into a thing that actually could spawn good people. But we're not sure that that's possible because it's in the fifth plane of whatever. So reversing polarity is can we do it? Probably not. So in lieu of making it helpful, eliminating it was not an objective. But I also
don't kind of check on the pool itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll and let's see what comes up.
Ooh.
36. Woo, these hot rolls. Here's what you discern. This is a utterly chaotic font of magic, born from the Demogorgon, the god of evil and chaos, born from his physicality. This thing is spewing substance that is raw, primal, and ready to be wrought into what form it is commanded to be by its god. The crystals...
You said one of the stones is... Sorry.
I was going to say that the crystals do not appear to be connected in origin to this, but rather being used to empower its nature.
And you said one is creative and one is destructive in nature?
Of the crystals, that seems to be the gaining of information.
Yeah, that's the only thing Rose would be able to like confirm. Like, yes, when we fought the dragon, the green one was considered creation, the red one was considered destructive. And we had to use both in a tandem to take down a dragon. So like when we turned off both crystals, it did something, and then it became like a destructive beam and brought down a, Hydra Dragon, Tiamat's cousin, whatever the hell that thing was.
Those were different crystals, but we'll go with it.
It was this, but it was we've been operating under the assumption that it's been the same, quote unquote,
sure
concept. We have nothing. We have no notion as of now that that's different.
All right, that's fair.
This one obviously is being used for something much more specific.
Right. What would you like to do now?
I don't have... I'm checking Garon's list. I don't think I have anything at that high of a level that is helpful besides, like, fish.
Considering the relationship we see here, one thing that I'm thinking is that, yes, these two stones may be used to control this, but they also may be used to contain it. If the pool itself represents chaotic power, I think we need to, at the very least, contain that power before we potentially destroy something that's keeping it capped, keeping it contained.
Somebody make this guy a wizard.
That's why we brought him. But that's the whole thing. Like, so then we're. So how do we get? How would we get? I think who might know this.
The Lord of Chaos is a fiend, right?
Yes.
Right. I'm wondering. Aaron would actually turn to Ambassador Lady and ask a very interesting question. If she's more nature inclined than he is, which I assume is yes.
Yeah.
What could be added to something like this from normal matter, not magic, just actual nature, to change something from chaotic like this?
Cross our arms.
What would be something like on any realm? Like that's what Garon's trying to rack his brain on. But how would we, if we can't reverse the polarity of the crystals? I think Lorian's got an idea. Like, okay, let's reverse the polarity on the pool itself. We make it if we make it from chaos to good, could we start the original concept? Can we start spawning helpful creatures out of it?
I mean, I suppose an infusion of sufficient level of magical power with such an intent and a method could cause that effect. I'm no scholar. I can figure that if you all combined your greatest powers in an appropriate way, could do what you're desiring.
I mean, what would that look like then?
That's a question for you all. What spells do you have? And
Can I stabby something?
Probably not going to be helpful.
Or what random objects might the goblin have that could be hurled in the direction of this pool?
Flask of Mammon?
Oh, good grief. If only.
I know he doesn't technically have access to it at the high level because we've never really done it like that. But so Garen's of two minds, and maybe if we all throw I assume our good friend Lorien does not have high level healing magic.
That's not something I have, no.
Okay. So technically 3 of us could.
3 of you could do healing. We're looking for, at this point, if the intent is to mess with the nature of the pool, some kind of a spell on your list or ability that could lead to that outcome.
So that's, I don't see anything specifically for Rose or Sandy, because that, again, it's more arcanic. This would just be like, throw whatever our biggest heal is. There's also, not that it's helpful, but like, something like Holy Aura or something weird like that. I don't see anything specific that I could like upcast that would be overly.
Why don't you all start trying
helpful
some stuff,
besides, like,
seeing what happens?
Well,
And
Rose
before
will have an
anything else,
idea, but Rose has one idea, but she wants Bob and Drac to get away from the red crystal.
Okay. What were you saying?
Oh, I think it would be wise if I cast a magic circle around this before anything else to try and contain how it might react.
Okay. I'll allow you.
As everybody, all the
all for
brainiacs
that.
are thinking, Dax is going to throw his pipe of smoke monsters into the pool. See what happens.
We're going to use the result of that chat poll as you throw the pipe in, and the wood of the pipe sprouts into a tree-ish creature, which goes like,
Did I do something good?
Does the tree thing try to kill him?
Not yet. It seems to wander around a bit chaotically.
Me your daddy now. Come here, baby.
What is that?
It'll-
God, I
it'll-
can't even zoom in on it properly.
Towards you. It's a
What?
tree fella, and it's gonna move up towards Dax and wrap its tree-ish arms around the goblin and lift him up like a child and carry it around and say,
You my daddy, I carry you.
Oh, okay. He's not trying to hurt me or anything, right?
nope.
Hey,
The chat did say something nice should come from the pool.
Yeah, good baby, good baby.
Oh, okay. While the weirdness is happening over there, is the magic circle up?
No, I haven't cast it yet. I wasn't sure if I should.
Okay. I mean, I have no problem with it. So Rose was going to it before the more like actual powerful people like started doing things. Rose had 2 ideas. One, cast a healing spell on the red thing just to see what it does, because I'm not sure if we did that the last time.
Mhm.
And then just cast a healing spell on the pool. Now that we've seen, if you throw something at it and a little wood creature pops up. If you try to heal the water, maybe something happy and good will come out of it.
These are good options. What would you like to try? And do you want to do that before or after Magic Circle? Do you want to do Magic Circle? I leave it all to you.
The magic, I can be in the magic circle, and then just make sure that like if something explodes, I can like bail out and
Okay.
hopefully take less damage.
Go for it, Adam, if you want to cast that.
Okay. I guess it's not as big as I thought it was.
Alas,
still helpful.
I'll say that it will cover an area if you want it to be in the middle or if you want it to be off to the side somewhere. Then you'll have that option to protect.
Okay, maybe like
Yeah.
roughly where we are, maybe that portion or something.
How about that?
Yeah, like
Sure.
use it as like a SWAT shield or something.
Perfect. That'll do. I'll allow that for sure. And
Go
ahead. What are you gonna do?
So no, yeah, just when that's all just set up, like Rose would probably just like literally maybe even just burn like 3 like Even it could even be just healing word, just like one on the green crystal, one on the red crystal, and like one at the middle of the pool. It'd just be like
Perfect. Now,
for science.
going to finally get some results. When you send the healing spell into the green crystal, the spell slot immediately refunds. When you send
I feel like we might have already have known that, but it's been a while, so okay.
When you send the healing spell into the red crystal, it crackles with energy around it, in a pulse around the crystal, and the spell slot is very much gone.
That's why I wanted everyone away from that.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've chucked something at that before.
And then when you afflict it on the pool seems to, for a moment, flow a little bit more quickly.
Oh. Rose kind of sort of turns around to Sandy. I'm like, I mean, that wasn't bad. Sandy's going to try something a little bit bigger.
Okay, what you got?
That's what I'm actually trying to figure out. Sandy's going to do a 6th level. Let's try a 6th level heal. Or actually, hold on.
Oh.
Well, I don't. Sandy's gonna ask a dumb question, particularly probably to Lori. Well, no. Regeneration on this thing, you gain additional hit points for the duration of the spell. So it says it lasts for an hour, but you gain 10 hit points like a minute.
Okay.
I don't know how helpful that would be because we're not exactly regenerating like a creature.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to regenerate something nice to have it come out, but I'm not sure that's the official thing.
Okay. So what you gonna do? What is the action? What is to be done?
I think we're just gonna do a heal.
Okay.
And just again target the center of the pool. I think it's just flat, like a bunch of like specific healing.
And the flow increases. The pool seems bolstered.
Okay. There's no effect from any of the crystals, right?
Nope. They just continue their orbiting path around.
Okay. All right. So then, Sandy and Rose are now going to tag team at 9th level. Like we're gonna go big, right? I'm like, well, I mean, we should. There's no point not to. They're both going to cast 9th level mass heal. Which is, for those that remember, the God tier healing spell.
What are you
that is
trying to do with this?
I am like I said, we're just targeting the pool. We are trying to this is for science.
Huh.
We're trying to make the pool generate nice things.
Okay.
We're giving it nice things to help it do that.
What are you envisioning? You're not. You're just envisioning nice things.
I mean, ideally, Sandy would be thinking of in particular, like, what would be like a celestial or an angelic entity that could help us in the war. Like, we know we can conjure celestials. We know there are things that are helpful, but like, you know, there is a limited number of angels that are not returning. There are an unlimited number of demons that are popping out of a hole like this. Where, you know, the goal would be to level that playing field, but we don't. Like I said, this is more for science than anything else.
Huh. Oh no, this is interesting. This I had not foreseen. All right, let's just give it one moment here.
By the way, ladies.
Go ahead.
This is now the second time this spell has broken Jake Henry.
Ah, the 9th level spells. What do you know? They can do that.
No,
Sometimes.
it's that healing that heal the searcher challenge where it's just like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, here. It's like, Sandy, yeah, I got it. Everyone don't die for the next like 30 seconds while it gets to my turn. Mass heal. Oh. Not only do you get the 500 hit points to Searcher that he desperately needed, you also herald everyone else. Look at that. 20th level clerics are good at 20th level clericing.
What do you know? Let's see here.
Now, the funny part is, are 20th level clerics actually good at clericing? That answer to that question is probably not. Particularly if something tries to kill us in the next 90 seconds.
Okay, so that's going to do that. That's going to be manifest. As you two channel the energy into this pool, it begins to take the shape of a creature. It begins to take on almost a quadrupedal nature with golden glow around it as horns and glowing eyes spout forth, and something is born from the center of the pool, where the pool's flow begins to slow again.
Oh.
This
And
creature
what in God's name is
gives a-
that?
and pats its hooves before prancing out of the sludge, shaking it off of itself. And looks very confusedly at the creatures around it.
Yep, I would be confused too if I just literally spawned into existence and may or may not be a celestial devil hybrid. We've done a bad. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Lysander has seen
Fine.
one of these creatures before. This is a celestial creature known as a
have?
Kirin.
Oh
Oh,
my.
oh. Maybe we did do a good.
What we do with it?
I have no idea.
Treat it with respect.
Do you know what this
That,
is?
among other
Wood-
things, yes.
Wood tree baby.
The tree says,
What's a what?
This weird celestial demon thing.
the tree creature says,
No? What is a what?
Oh.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Oh. Just go back and forth. Go.
yes, the goblin and the nascent tree creature are being very, very, how shall I put, very effective in their communication, and very impressive in their effects. Surely.
Does the Kirin speak Celestials? One of my characters speaks it. I know this.
Which one would like to try?
I can't remember. I can't find.
I
it
know
on the
that
stupid
Garon
sheet.
can, and so can Rose.
Rose definitely can. I can't remember if Lysander
All of your
can or not.
characters can, who will speak.
Okay. Rose will just ask are you okay? Are you injured?
Creature will speak in Celestial to say, I am. What is this? Where?
So hi. We are in we in the abyss, or are we in the
Correct.
fifth circle of hell? We're in the abyss. We are in the abyss, and we I believe just sort of created you out of this pool that normally does bad things, and we've somehow managed to make it do good things. Now, it'd be really nice if we could figure out how to do that all the time. But Rose is just going to sort of just I don't know, try to calm this thing down, or make sure it's not injured.
Roll an
'cause,
animal handling check.
Animal handling check. God, that's a hilarious thing that never occurs.
Except for when it counts.
Thank God we are wise people.
Oh! Alright. This creature is going to
Okay.
nuzzle up
We
and...
pet
Nudge.
We pet the large angry angel goat.
Yep. And it seems to take an immediate liking to Rose.
Oh. Okay. Sandy is now kind of sort of looking, okay, well that actually worked. Okay, now how do we get to do that all the time? Interesting. Sandy's going to try and hilariously, for no reason other than he knows it can't do anything bad to him, Sandy's going to cast Regenerate on the green crystal just for... I don't want to say lulz because it's still science, but it's mostly for lulz. Because honestly, I don't... Regenerate, like... Oh, God.
As you cast the spell, it doesn't expend a spell slot, and you recover a spell slot of 8th level.
Right, that's the other reason why I'm doing it. Like, I know it doesn't technically do like anything here. I'm just trying to get it to work, but it's
there you go.
The legacy version of this doesn't like me, so it's fine.
That's fine. Yeah. It seems as though when a spell slot is inputted into this green crystal, it will not be expended and refund you one of the same level.
Okay, so it's not accomplishing anything.
Not actively.
There's no effect on the pool. It just exists. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Sandy will try that one more time, but this time he's going to target the pool.
Okay. As you do, the pool begins to quicken again.
Is it because of the regenerative nature of the spell, like longer lasting? Is it like constant, or does it feel like you still have to throw slots at it to make it work?
Unclear, but either one of those answers would work. It seems as though inputting power of healing into this pool is, well, engaging the process of creating things, spawning things. So, I have, at this then, question. Are there any other research things you want to do with this pool? Any other inquiries you want to make? Because at this point, I'm fairly certain our guest is not arriving, so I'm going to move things along. My previous narrative intro to that, I'm going to have to replace, which is fine. And so now I'm just going to give the overhead of, all right, anything else you want to do in this room? I do have one thing that will occur before then, but otherwise, any further spells, any further fact-finding on what's going on and why does it matter? Though we will get to some of those answers in time.
Is there any way to try casting a Dispel Magic on the pool?
Could try that.
Yes, yeah. I mean, we know that it's spinning a little faster after the healing magic. Let's see if maybe Dispel Magic does something. I'm all for that idea.
Okay, one moment.
We go. As you attempt to dispel the pool, it seems to slow slightly.
Interesting.
Is it going slower than it was when we arrived?
No, it is still more actively kicked up. Some pretty powerful healing spells were just put into it.
Okay,
yeah,
just confirming.
Yeah.
When the Kieran was created, it did seem to revert back to the same pace as when you arrived.
Okay, so it does. You have to keep throwing stuff at it until it gets better. Garon wants to try. Just I don't know, like dropping a sacred flame right into the middle of the pool, just like see what like occurs.
Cool. You cast the spell. It doesn't seem to have any noticeable effect.
It's worth a shot. And then Garon's going to just put a greater restoration into it. No, it's not exactly like healing magic, but just to again figure out like, okay, it's like not healing, but like is it actually like you need like regenerative or restorative, or is like something like this also able to work?
I would say that you sense the magic has taken effect. It is very much engaged with the pool, but it was an irrelevant effect.
Okay, that's so it is that's what Garen's like. He's like literally going like, okay, what does.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, damaging doesn't do it. He doesn't want to call Greater Restoration a neutral spell.
I will
but,
note you did a very dinky damage.
Oh, I did cause some. You can throw spells at it and you'll make it mad, maybe.
Maybe. I mean, the pool seems to, there was a ripple, but it's let me throw a pebble into an ocean. Yeah.
Exactly. No, it's I don't want to drop a fireball on it because again that red
Fireball
crystal
it.
is. No,
That's
You need
correct.
to fireball it.
All right.
because I think someone tried that with the red crystal when we were fighting the dragon, and it caused all of us to almost.
Yeah, something
die.
did. Oh yeah, it quadrupled the power or something.
Yeah, it did a lot. It did a lot of damage, but it also almost killed 3 of us.
All right. So, David, for Daxk, any form of chaotic craziness that you want to try here, as your baby carries you around.
That's the idea. Baby, go jump in the pool.
Okay. And it kicks around in the muck a little bit. It's.
And I'm gonna. Dax is gonna jump out.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Go muck around.
The creature's legs seem to grow a little bit more, somewhat discordantly and chaotically. So it's being affected by the pool.
Right. I guess just stay in there. See what happens.
Okay. So it's gonna remain.
All right. That's my experiment.
Adam, for Lorian. Anything further in terms of...
Not at the moment.
It's fine. Okay. So, while you are all kind of taking your time, throwing various things at the pool, trying to figure out what's going to create an effect, Rose alongside you, Turaclear comes to pet the animal. She'll roll wisdom here, and roll... Oh, pretty nice. It seems to be accepting of her as well. And she's going to turn to you, Rose, and say, What made you decide to come here instead of head to the ball with all of your friends?
Social functions and I don't get along. I've also done too many of them.
Me not get invited.
I'm sorry for you. Well,
This is way more fun.
I suppose it is. It's certainly interesting. Turaclear looks a bit uncertain and awkward. She'll just nod and say, well, I'm sure you would have had good company if you'd made it to the ball. There are a few respectable sorts around in this day and age.
Well, I think most of them happen to be right here.
I suppose I would agree with that. In any sense, you're all immediately turned to the realization that there is another person in the room with you. A man with dark skin, a hood over his head, and purple glowing eyes stands in the threshold. You didn't notice him arrive, and you don't know why he's here, but nonetheless, there he stands, looking at you, moving only just a little. Soft smile upon his face. What will anyone do?
Dax can pull out his dagger. Who is you?
I am the lord of this place. The lord!
No?
The lord of this place, I said. You are in my domain. The voice seems to be alternating in frequency and pitch between something bassy and something high-pitched. What do you do here? Why have you come to the lair of Demogorgon?
Me make baby tree.
The tree sloshes out of the pool.
Me carry father.
Huh? Thanks to hop up into his arms.
Does the voice ring a bell to any of us for any reason?
Rose recognizes the voice as the one which threatened her when she was last here, which identified itself as Demogorgon.
She would just step forward and say, "Our business is our own, sir."
Your business is in my house, and so it is in my business. What do you do with my pool?
Trying to see how it works.
And what have you found?
Nothing of import yet.
You will say, well, I invite you to continue your studies if you so desire it, although I may have to interject from time to time to add a bit of my own spice for curiosity's sake. Curiosity makes them grow balls. You all may wish to know that the Fey Ball was a wonderful time from which I've just returned. Asmodeus came! Killed the Fey King! The ceasefire would appear to be over. I would be wary of those devils outside.
Can you help us with those devils?
What help would you like, little one?
Get rid of them?
Are they welcome? If they're welcome in your domain, sir, then it's an interesting choice of company.
No, you're welcome. You are welcome, and I may grant you power to defeat them if you like, little goblin.
Me like power?
Very good, and reaches out one of his hands, which, as humanoid as it appears for a moment, then seems to melt into a 12-fingered thing with claws and strange growths.
Dax is still like unbothered by the sudden transformation.
All right, it will wrap around your forearm and begin to mutate you, Dax. Your strength increases to 24, and you are now partially fiendish in nature. And I'm going to give you a bonus on an attack here. You like your scimitar and your short bow?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's just edit the scimitar here. Add some Demogorgon power to that, and that's going to be an additional, let's see here, flat to hit bonus 5, and let's do 6 four-sided dice of necrotic.
We feel different.
There we go.
You guys feel as cool as me do? Me guess so.
I guess so. All right. There we go. Bam, bam. All right,
Is he
Dax.
still small?
Yeah,
you're
still small, but you have a bit of a terrifying appearance to you. Your veins seem to bulge with a purple, and your flesh seems to even shift a little bit as you stand.
Perfect.
Go then. Destroy the devils if you wish.
Okay.
I wish you fair travels when you leave. Take that thing with you. It looks towards the Kirin.
Oh. Our friend isn't welcome to stay.
Now.
That's it, just a sneering no. That's it. I'm disappointed.
All right, folks. Is there anything else you'd like to do, or do you want to head out and... Or you can also attempt to plane or travel out of here directly if you don't want to contend with.
Well, that was the idea of like if Dak wants to go and do his Leroy Jenkins thing,
but I
I'm
do
not
think
sure.
that there's a
I'm not
problem.
sure we're.
I do think that planar travel is blocked from this room. I think you will have to go outside it. Got that whole barrier that you went through, right? Yeah. So the question is
the ceasefire over? How do we know the ceasefire is over?
You can
He
ask.
just told us. So they just got back from the thing where we blew it up.
Yeah, do you want to ask Demogorgon?
Sandy would ask that.
Alright, he'll say, the ceasefire ended when battle broke out between the heroes of good
and the Devil Lord. The devil struck down the Fey King after having lost the duel, so the heroes went to battle. Many of them were killed.
Which heroes?
I don't know, I didn't pay attention to their names.
Was this at the festival? What Fey King? You seem to know nothing and everything at the same time.
Oberon,
How
the Fey
curious.
King at the festival. Yes, this was where the battle took place and where the deaths occurred.
Which one was Oberon? Is that the weird guy?
Oberon was
in
the
forest place?
major god of nature. He was, yes.
The tree guy?
He was a tree guy. Yes.
He was the handsome devil that was the Fey god.
But he's dead now.
He's dead.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I mean, are we trusting the information from not Demogorgon? Are we supposed to trust him?
Are we metagaming?
I don't know. It depends on what you all want to do next. He's invited you to remain, but he would like to toy with you. Or you could leave. You may need to battle devils on the way out.
Oh, I mean, that would just be the enjoyable process, quite frankly.
What are you going to do, everyone?
Well, I mean, we do need to leave because we do want to travel out of here.
It's actually just gonna sound for me be sneaky.
He says gruffly.
I still have a plus 11. Roll 3.
Yeah, perfect. All right. What are you going to do, everyone? I need a decision. What's going to happen next?
I mean, we do need to leave, but Sandy would ask Rose if our beastie friend might be up for kicking some butt if needed, or if I don't know if it's tired or what his deal is.
It's gonna kneel down as if to invite Rose and Turok to climb on its back.
Oh, I mean,
you can ride it if you'd like.
I'm sure that Rose would accept.
So we'll try.
But would look at Sandy like, you want us to race out of here? Or you want us to stay and help? And Sandy's actually thinking that the two of them racing out of there might be a legitimately good option.
No. What about me, Sandy?
Oh no, you and your ginormously weird arm are gonna have to hit things.
We could run out with my tree sun pipe.
Absolutely, yes.
Be Carrie's father.
Okay, thank you, baby.
Let's have that as an interesting fallback plan where let's pop out onto the other side of the room.
Okay.
Say a nice goodbye to not Demogorgon Man, and if needed, Kieran can race out with those two and maybe sprint them to some kind of safety.
Okay. Are we ready to move forth?
Yeah, let's try it.
All right. Here we go, everyone.
Let's see what fresh hell you prepared for us.
You step back through this gateway, which has barred your way into this place. Now able to depart.
Totally forgot about all this.
There are devils here. They are now hostile. New orders have come to them, and as you emerge, they turn and say, "Enemies of Asmodeus shall die!" But the Kirin, with Rose and Turek Lear on its back, gives a and dashes forwards, half galloping, half flying, past the devils and up the hill. Daxk on his son are going to rush off as well, the Dryad carrying him this direction, chaotically.
Does he even know what direction that is?
And
No, he's just on top.
several of the devils are going
Just
to
runs the ride.
chaotically pursue, which is going to create some space here for the rest of you.
Hey, come back!
And these priests look frustrated, abandoned. They, at all of you who are still standing there. And now we are going to roll for initiative, everyone. Here we go. Up. Roll it.
Hey. Oh, yes. There it is.
It's 11.
All right, Daxk, you're up first.
How did Lorian out initiative me on a nat 1? Oh, that's right. I forgot. I'm playing a cleric.
Perfect.
These guys are gonna. Okay, I guess I'm gonna from the back of this guy. I'm gonna shoot my short bow at this demon here.
Yep. Do it. Who's your target?
That's not letting me do the ping thing. But the closest, who's that big guy?
Yeah, because you got targeting on right now. Yeah, that's a hit. No sneak attack, but you will get full damage, which will include your new fancy bump. Woo! 21 points. Point. As he takes the hit, and you're like, ah!
And then I guess my guy will keep dashing.
Running. And then you
It's my turn.
skid to halt as you seem to have met a dead end.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right. Adam, for Lorian, what have you got for us?
Well, I mean, sometimes I think it's good to go with the classics, so probably start by summoning an elemental.
You knew you were going into a fight. Would you like to have this already on the field as we begin, rather than using your action to do it here?
Sure, it could be an earth elemental.
Here it comes. All right, it'll go on your turn.
Right.
What would you like it to do?
Probably go engage this guy on the right.
The priest right here?
Yeah, I'm trying to do the thing where it.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right. He will roll 2 slam attacks, attempting to bring his stone-like fists down upon the head of the enemy. And both will hit. And that man is with an 11 and a 20. Not looking good as his blood splashes across the fiendish statues beside him. Now, what are you going to do?
All right, let's see. 1 sec. Let's see. What's the right move?
What do you got?
I guess I'll do a lightning bolt on the one on the left.
All right, maybe use your scroll
Actually,
wheel.
I could do them both of them, I guess.
Yeah. You
I could do a straight line on both of them.
Use scroll wheel to target.
Ooh, yeah.
And you're gonna come down like that. I'm gonna move this guy up so he's out of your range. And you'll have to shift over to here to get that line, but you can easily do that if you like. Here it is.
Oh.
They are gonna super
Those
fail,
are
so go ahead and roll damage for the lightning bolt.
Saves. My God.
Where would I click to roll that?
In the chat,
Good save.
right under the
Oh,
lightning
okay.
bolt, it says damage.
Gotcha. Scroll down. Oh, here we go. So,
Lightning bolt is such a.
yeah,
fun
all right, here
spell.
we go. Yep, okay.
Dice. 27.
How
to
many
both.
d6s? How many d6s do you have in the drawer? Throw all of them.
That's going to finish off the one which the Earth Elemental struck and greatly injure the other one. Right. Anything else on your turn? Would you like to ask your Owl Benedict to do anything particularly?
Fly high and stay out of range of attack.
Okay, he's like, "Woot, woot, woot," and fly as high and far away as he can.
Adam, are you just Merlin from Sword in the Stone?
I would never claim that. Or admit to that, depending on how you prefer to interpret my answer.
All right, Clan Tranmere and friend, you're up.
Oh, okay. What is near me? And why do I feel like part of the shadows here are not helpful? These weird looking things over here, not the little metal guy.
Yeah.
Are they resistant to fire, having not specifically fought them
They don't appear to be.
in? Okay. I'm sure the big guy is and the little guy is. Do we know if we can plane shift from right here? if
You
needed?
probably can.
Okay. I am going to, in classic Tranmere fashion.
Just as soon as you're out of the glow.
Right. Where is it? I am going to make the best thing in the world. I'm gonna make a wall of fire.
Delectable.
Yeah. I would like it to be more or less in a loop, kind of defending this ground from like here all the way to like here. And it's 60 feet, so I assume that I can probably do like the whole room if I need to. And I'll hit this little guy if I need to.
I see. Here's what I've got in general.
Mhm.
So if you want it to get these two, you'd have to go like this if you want the Metal Goblin and the Merrigan over here.
That's fine. That's 60 feet?
Yep.
Really? I thought it was bigger. Yeah, that's fine.
There it is. Just about 60 feet. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
It's fine. Yeah, I definitely I want things to be difficult to get through. I might even angle it more. I could care less maybe about this guy. I do want to kind of make sure this whole side right here is like covered. So
Okay.
if it's like 20 feet and then 40 feet that way is
So
fine.
you want to skip the Merrigan then?
Yeah, that's fine. Because we can bonk him on the head a couple of times. It'll be fine. But I'd like to have everyone who's coming up off of this ledge have to run through that fire.
Okay. Reconfiguring it now. Roll your damage, please.
It's fine.
That'll do. Very nice. Look at that beautifully little animated line of you. All right.
Beautiful.
24 points. The gremlin is going to take half damage from that because it succeeded its save.
Oh, but it's not fire resist. That's hilarious.
Correct.
It is made of metal, so I guess it doesn't not track.
And you're going to hit one of these grunts with it because it's within the range of the wall of fire, and it cannot
Oh,
survive.
that's fine. Really?
Wow.
Well, isn't that a fun little side effect? Okay. So maybe now those people will just be like, okay, well, we can't do anything with that. We're going to try and run after Rose. Does Rose get to do anything while she's like retreating with
Oh, yeah. What would you like to
Ambassador
do?
Lady? That's a good question.
We've been
Does
missing you for
Ambassador
months,
Lady
Jake.
get to do anything?
You got 3 characters.
I know.
Kick ass with them.
Does Ambassador Lady get to do anything?
Yes, she pulls out a dagger and says, "Rose, should I throw this? I only have one."
No. She's not. I thought she. No, she's. That's right. She's not really a. He's an administrator. She's not actually magical. I thought she had like 5 levels and something.
Not right now.
Is this the spell I'm thinking of? No.
What you got? Let's see it.
Oh, actually, maybe it is. What's the radius on this? a 60-foot sphere called Sunburst. Now, I want to make sure that I have IFF on this, because if I don't want to use this. But where? Not that character sheet, you stupid computer.
Each creature within the sphere, yeah, it's gonna hit everything.
Okay, so we don't want to do that then. Let's be a little nicer.
What's a little nicer entail?
Yeah.
I said a little nicer. I didn't say that much nicer. How about just normal? How about just firestorm? How about
Do
we
it.
just do
Let's
that?
see it.
Okay, let's just keep bonking people on the head.
All right, let's put all these little dinkles down on where they're going. Who's gonna get bonked?
Well, there's not that bad. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like the big guy can technically take 2. We're gonna waste 5 of them, so there'll be some overkill in thematic.
Oh yeah.
Unless like Rose is able to like, I can drop 1 on this guy, so we're gonna waste like 4.
You got the placement on him, or should I?
No, you can do it because
Okay.
it already is mad. It already literally is mad at me
good.
trying to go back and do it again.
Here we go.
And if there's any,
Go.
I don't see anything in front of me, do I?
No.
As Rose is like fleeing. Oh, I can see those guys down there. Get out.
No, you can't. But you knew where they were, so I'll allow it right now if you like.
Okay. We're just blowing up everything along this route.
Hello.
Yeah, I'll allow it today. I'm feeling generous. Here comes their saves. Roll your damage, please.
Okay. Those are 2 very good numbers and a lot of very bad numbers. Oh god, it jumped. 7d10, is that what it's gonna do?
Boom.
I think so. There's a couple of
50
zeros in there.
points? Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
That's very well done. I saw 2 zeros.
Okay, so that is
2
half
zeros and
damage
9, a
for
couple of
you.
7s. I'm not going to say anything of that.
So that's going to be...
I don't think the 3 little guys over here are probably
Damage.
toast, right? Because Sandy did half that damage.
Cordelia takes that much damage. Yeah, these 3 little guys have no chance to survive. This guy here failed the save, so he's going to take full damage, but he does have resistance, so he's going to take half. And then, gloriously, as you strike the Hell Gremlin, which is this little goblin fellow over here, which did
the
fail the
metal
save,
one?
and it's going to take the full 50 damage and die. He is going to explode.
Oh, these little bastards!
These are brand new, but perhaps predictable in their effect. And there we go.
I forgot about these things. Yeah, he has a cousin that did this, but I think it was poison. This guy didn't take any of that explosion damage, did he? Well, he
Correct. He was out of range.
Yeah, bastard.
All right. That's
And
that's
he has
Rose.
does he have fire immunity or fire
Resistance.
That's what I thought. Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's go for the triple play.
The triple kill. This is hilarious now because Garon. How many of the people down below can Garon see? Because Garon, the shadows are like really messing up field of vision over here.
Yeah, but I feel like with Garon's ability to see, that's kind of in
yeah, no, that's fine. That's probably why it's there because we know his vision is shit. So Garon immediately now
he can
is
see
concerned
those
and
two, but
wants
he
to-
knows there's more past there. What's he got?
That's fine. Garon really wants the other little explodey guy right there.
Yeah.
To die.
All right, let's see it. What do you got?
That's the question. I don't know yet.
While we're waiting, David, what are you gonna command your new son to do?
I mean, I'm kind of waiting to see if what everyone else is gonna do, the monsters are gonna do here, because it's a dead end.
Yeah, he will run further, and you will find out that yes, this is a dead end.
Okay.
Back.
He'll run.
Garon's gonna put the staff into his right hand, point the left hand that is decrepit at the little explodey dude.
Ooh!
And I want to know if it can make a DC 18 Constitution saving throw.
It cannot.
Okay, well, this might really hurt him.
Okay, it takes 42 points. And at the end of the turn, Aryana Roslov is going to firebolt it. Say hi. And that will finish it off.
Yes.
Which means it goes and is going to very much friendly fire several devils.
Nice.
Same team.
Dice,
Same
dice.
team. Those
That's
are
a lot
all
of dice.
not good saving throws. I thank God we're fighting things with low decks, because the last campaign we fought things with very high decks and it sucked.
Mm-hmm. All right, full damage on these two. And there's the points. Yeah, boom. Alrighty. There it is. The American is dead. And then other stuff goes in the darkness. That's the ally turn. Finally, your foes get to do something. And we're gonna start with this priest. It's gonna give a how dare you defy and try and stab out at you with a knife, Lorian. It's going to be a 16 to hit. Will that hit?
Oh, sorry. So I'm clicking a saving throwers.
I see your armor class is 14, but is that
Great
with
armor
your mage armor? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. So that will hit. And so you're going to take 24 points of damage as he stabs you.
Ouch! What kind of dagger is that?
That is a dagger blessed by Asmodeus.
It's bullshit.
Rose, this horned devil's going to
Don't
rush
regret
up and try and stab at you with its fork twice.
Oh, the big thing?
Oh, yeah. 17 to hit.
Hang on, let me get to the right character sheet. I don't think so. No, 23 AC.
All right. These devils are
So,
going to
nope.
turn. Say, back towards those spellcasters. As this one's going to run and try and stab Lysander twice with a Syrian fork. 25 to hit. I think 18 misses.
The 25, I think, will hit. Yes, it does.
And so that's going to be 18, but you're not going to take some of that because 4 of it's in fire. So 14 points to Lysander.
14. Oh, that's a tickle.
These flying devils are going to surge forwards, and they are going to hurl explosives from the air at you.
It would.
They're gonna do what?
And so one is going to land right here, and one is going to land right here. So Garon is getting hit twice.
Ouch.
So dexterity saving throws for everyone in those circles.
Okay, so this is not helpful. Dex. You said Garon's gonna make 2 of these?
Yes.
Okay.
Benedict is safe. So that is just, I think, your Lorian's roll. So that is a save.
I don't think any of these are particularly helpful.
No.
That should have been a 17.
Yeah, so Lorian will take half damage. Otherwise, people are taking full damage. So it's going to be, this is the one that's on everybody. For 31 points. It's not so bad. And... Oh, don't do that.
That includes Priesty Scumbag guy, right?
Who cannot survive.
Oh, team kill.
And you got the damage there, Sandy. And Garon.
I think so.
Yep. And then we've got the damage here. This is for Lorian. You're going to take half of this. I'll play it. All right. 17 to Lorian. Ariana is definitely bloodied. That was an ouch. All right, that's them. And then lastly, we have this guy who is going to dash up to Daxk.
Whoa!
This little mechanical goblin with its metal arms flailing as it runs. As it cinders and burns. Preparing to combust. Desk, you're up. What are you going to do? Your son says, "What do, Dad? What do?"
Grab him, and that's gonna jump off and flee.
He'll hold on to him. Okay, you can move.
And Dex is just gonna run away.
Which way? This way?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
25.
We'll resolve that on the next turn.
Dash. Again, another 25.
Desk runs away. Ah!
And I think that's a good spot for me to go. I could go another 25 feet.
Okay. Lorian, you are up.
Maybe I will go there.
And does my Earth Elemental also go on my turn?
Yes, so it can act if you'd like.
What I'd like to do is have it come close to me and attack the enemy that's close to me.
That one is up in the air, so it is going to be out of its range unless it throws a boulder, which it can do.
Okay, so yeah, let's do it with that.
16
Geodude uses Rock Throw.
and 9. Jeepers. It misses both throws. One of them by
Okay.
1.
It's definitely Gen 1 Rock Throw, because that move was bullshit.
What you got?
So what I'd like... Yeah, let me just find the spell. Here we go. So I want to do an Ice Storm, which is a 20-foot cylinder, but I want to only target the big guy and the small one that are near him, but not my friend here.
You got it.
All right, so let me just bring up the spell.
Is he really your friend?
Well, my ally. We can call him my ally then.
And we listen, yeah. Totally work. Listen.
Yeah, B, so yep.
Nice, very
That is a
good. They both fail the
very
same.
large
Damage.
radius.
All right, 1 second. Let me go over that window.
The snow
20-foot
cone
radius?
special. That'd be conical.
Jesus.
Here we go. Okay. All right.
It is
what
20
happens?
radius. God, that's so large.
Mm-hmm. All right, full damage on both. They are still up, if only barely. Anything else for us, Adam?
Would it casting a magic missile on this guy that's real close to me be given action to do, or no?
Yeah, you have already used your action to cast.
Okay, then yeah, I don't think I have anything else to do then.
Okay, you got it then. Benedict will give a from up in the rafters of this cavern. Jake, what's the crew got for us?
I mean, how far away is this little guy from me?
I say he's 15 feet up in
No,
the
he's-
air. Maybe 20.
Okay, I will move forward to engage this guy to make sure he doesn't go anywhere else. And then since it doesn't matter, I know I rolled the concentration saves and it worked. It's Sandy, since he's a terrible person. We can drop the wall of fire. It has done its job, and we are going to activate at 5th level the other greatest spell in the world.
Spirit Guardians!
Pretty much.
Let's see it, baby! Let's get the live chat involved.
There it is. Oh, not Dispel Magic, you stupid game.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that.
That's what we're looking for. Yes, we want this at the 5th level. You stupid game, don't know what you're doing. Oh, because it wants me to click on, like, 7 things. That's why it's being stupid. Well, you know what, game? We don't care about that.
All right. The poll is
supposed
to
to be-
you, beautiful live viewers. What would you like to happen? Let's see it.
All right, so I don't know where I clicked on that thing, but I clicked on it. It exists somewhere.
Wong!
But it's supposed to be on top of me. Anyway, and then obviously we're going to designate Geodude, Lorian, my lovely wife, and Garon as friendly, and everyone else gets attacked by little flying anvils and blacksmithing hammers and such nonsense.
All right, boom. So that's a yes, and it counts as super spirit guardians because the chat said so. So roll damage twice.
Oh god, I didn't even see. It can't even let me roll damage the first time.
Okay, just roll whatever you casted it. Normal level or higher level? 5th level. So
I casted it at 5th level.
10d8,
but it
please.
keeps telling me to cast it. 10d8.
Yeah, just roll me 10d8. That lesser horn devil's gonna be unable to survive. And this guy's unable to survive.
The
And
damage
this
from the
guy
Tranmere clan today is top.
Okay. Yeah, so those guys are all kaput. Goodbye, Gabon. Alrighty. Well done. That's you.
And then where I can't see Rose right now because I know she's in the vicinity of over there.
I'll pop you over here.
Perfect. Okay, look at that. How much health does this guy have?
70. Let's see. How much health does he have?
Does he look damaged? Like, is he
Yeah,
bloody?
he's alright. He's fine.
Okay. What can I do?
You almost got me to leak information. You said how much health does he have? I was like, I'll answer you that. But you don't get to know
no,
that.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, is that really something
You
we
know
know?
what I mean.
I didn't, clearly. I almost gave you too much intel. What you gonna do?
That's not helpful because it's fire damage. That's not helpful. That's not helpful.
Troutler says,
try
should
to
I
find-
throw my dagger now?
No.
Let's see if I can,
It's the problem. The problem with being related to a forge cleric is that you really can
It's
only
just a
do
fire.
forge cleric. It's all fire damage.
Everything is fire damage.
Yeah, kind of. I really only have. Well, that would be, I think, unwise. Although it'd be hilarious, it would be unwise.
Do it!
We're gonna. You know what? Let's duke it out with this guy before we sprint out of here.
What you got? Show it. Show it.
Just at. We'll do this one at 4th level, but Rose is going to activate her own spirit guardians.
Nice, nice, nice.
We're only gonna up it once because I don't think Rose is going to need it as bad. And then I don't know what the Kieran can do.
It can ram.
If it can ram or maul or do something.
That's a hit.
30 to hit is pretty nice, bud.
There's its damage. The Horned Devil saves against the Spirit Guardian, so it's going to take 41 from the ram, and then your Spirit Guardians is 48, so I'll roll that.
Yeah, you're faster at that. That's
11
pretty
down.
good, though. Not gonna
Is it
lie.
saved?
That's a pretty good spirit guard.
All right, and Garon, the old man.
Is there anything in Garen's vicinity that is alive?
There are 2 enemies on the field, the one that Rose is engaged with, and the one that the tree is currently grappling.
I don't think I
Can see
Garon,
anything.
I think he can kind of sort of see this guy over here,
Yeah.
and he knows that guy was over there. So Garon is. What does Garon want to attempt to do? Because the bad hand works so well just now. But we must restore the balance. That is what we must do. Garon is going to try to upcast the worst spell in the game.
Oh no.
And we're gonna
I think I know
we're
what's
gonna
about to
try
happen.
this
Which is?
we're gonna try this. He's not a Tranmere, so he doesn't suck at this. I mean, he does suck at it because he's blind as a bat, but
Nope, he doesn't suck. That's an 18,
Yes.
baby.
oh yeah.
Yeah, this sounds so
So
Apologies, folks. There we go. Just in the last couple actions here, get that log out here to
so
see.
upcast in 66 is correct.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly the damage that was necessary. As the bolt flies into the devil and engulfs its head in radiant glow, and it melts like a candle. Which means there's just one
Garon's
thing
not-
left to do. And that's to see, does Dax's son survive?
Oh no.
Because
Geodude
there's
uses
going to be an
self-destruct.
explosion. And it all comes down to this. Does it succeed on the saving throw?
Save the point blank self-destruct.
It's saved!
Might have.
Wow,
He might have.
close.
Wow, that's amazing.
It would have died,
Run!
but
Smoke pipe.
stomping up from the darkness comes triumphant and alive. That's
With like
son.
4 hit points.
Yep.
Come to me, my baby.
It is hurt. It needs its plant categorization. Let's get that proper green blood. Let's do the bat, and we say that. There's the green. All right, and it's going to run to Dask's. Mother.
Baby, come here. We got the plane shift.
And with that,
Did,
we are out of the
did
encounter.
Dax-
Well done, everyone.
Did Dex take damage at all during that?
No, I only have like 20 hit points anyway. Oh, I have 46.
Okay. Oh, look at
Dax is really good at running
Um,
away from damage and responsibilities.
that. I'm sure he is. I'm just gonna
He just
pop off
abandoned his
a
tree child.
mass cure wounds for everyone here. I think it's my last 5th level slot, but it's fine. Yeah, the healings are kind of mid, but that's okay.
I'm sorry.
Alrighty.
Because I know everyone took a flashbang damage.
I will leave it all to you to account for that healing. And as you're...
Well, Rose didn't take any of that, did he?
No, she did not. As you're riding back into the area and past the corpse of this devil, Turuklir is going to idly throw her dagger at it. Say, got it. And pull it back out.
All right, you get us out of here now.
We are going to get you a proper weapon and teach you how to use it. But that was well done.
She will chuckle.
Yeah, are we all like bamping out of here?
Is that the plan, folks?
I mean, those are the only 2 groups of enemies that I remember. Unless we want to go out and clear that camp and just be dicks. Again, I'm all for. we have burned a lot of spell slots. I don't think we need to accomplish anything else.
All right, folks. Then why don't we unite and prepare for planar travel? And
Yep.
I need to take a 5-minute break, but after that, we are going to return with a lovely series of events to conclude today's excellent tale, which I look forward to. So I will see you all in 5 minutes. And we are back live. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Let us get back into our action. So, where we left off was that after spending time investigating the primordial spawning pool within the depths of the chaotic plane known as the Abyss, our heroic researchers have withdrawn from the protective space of Demogorgon's lair,
Researchers.
now to destroy the devils which occupied this space, something that the Demon Lord is no doubt happy to have. Demons and devils, not friends. And now we prepare to plane shift back to, I presume, the Throne of Heaven, where is your sanctuary.
Yes.
All right, who's casting the spell?
Garen can. Garen's got a 6th or 7th level spell floating around here somewhere.
Fantastic. So, as you will return, what is the first thing you all want to do, and is it a long rest?
Probably.
That is good. I don't need a rest.
I am also convinced goblins don't sleep, because that's been just a theme with all of our very tiny little friends. Garen absolutely needs to take a nap, but Garen also took like 80 points of damage in like 5 seconds, so.
All right. So you arrive here. The Kieran will rants about a bit in this room. Dax's new beloved son will pick him up and carry him. And
Wait, am I still transformed?
I would say that the active transformation can subdue itself and maybe only emerge when you use the attacks that use Demogorgon's
Hulk
power.
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it remains with you.
Good.
So, now, as you have come here to peace, will you take your long rests?
Sure.
Any of the rooms with the straight gold beds are unclaimed, so Lorien, if you'd like to claim one, you are certainly welcome here. And the rest of you can head to rooms that are your own. That is here. Rose is here. Garon has not claimed a room. He's been just sleeping in this chair.
Yep. He doesn't literally know how to sleep in a normal position. But he is also all very old.
Right. Dax is gonna go into Teller's room. That's perfect.
Oh. He's just like rummaging around.
And his son will sit in the corner. And Rose, there's a knock on your door. And Torcler will say,
Oh?
Do you have a roommate?
I barely consider this to be a room. Yes, come in.
Thank you.
Oh,
Rose just is like knocking out.
Sit, lay down on the bed and go to sleep. And the Kieran is going to go outside and not sleep in here.
Yeah, but wherever you can find yourself comfortable, bud, you are kind of large.
Everyone, take the benefits of a long rest. You will find that on your character sheet. It looks like a tent. It's on the upper right next to your level. And go ahead and click that.
Oh my god, I have to...
Get your stuff back. Do any of that hit point.
I
Spell recovery.
do this 3 times. It's so annoying.
Jake, that unfortunately I must condemn is what we call first world D&D problems. Oh, I have
where
3 level 20 characters. Oh gosh.
The fact that I actually know where that stupid button is, as opposed to like all the other dumb things that I don't know where they are. Yeah, we'll survive.
Okay, so
what maximum hit points, Sandy? Where did you get that from, idiot?
all right, we come to the morning then, and the door to Dax's room swings open.
Excuse me, what's going on in here? Get out of sleeping. Okay, buddy.
I don't think you know. Taylor's just gonna grab Dax by the back of his cloak. All right, time to get out of here. And Dax was like half asleep. What? And I mean, they're about the same size. I can't
They
really
are.
pick him up, but he's just gonna like drag him out by the scruff of his neck. Give him a kick. No one slums around but me in here, bud.
And the dry was, oh, father, what happened?
I don't know. I'm not sure. You tell me you tell me what happened.
It's okay, I carry you now.
Well, find me someplace to sleep.
He's gonna walk over to the one of the reagents of these circles, this bush, and just drop Dax again.
Dax is just gonna curl up, whatever awkward position he can, fall asleep.
Okay. Several people are here, and you are up and about, and ready for whatever might happen upon this day.
All right, guys, what's the big plan?
As you all emerge from your rooms, a redheaded woman rushes into the space. Some of you have adventured with her before. Astrid says, folks, everyone, I think we have a problem. We've got angels, about maybe a dozen of them up top, including one really big one with 4 wings. They seem upset. There's also a whole bunch of dark elves up there that I think we just recently sided with.
Okay, angels bad, dark elves good. Astrid?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, I guess let's go and see.
All right, folks.
Hello, other webs we can untangle.
You can all head up when you are ready. Whichever characters you wish to bring to this fresh conflict. Jake, who is going out? See, Rose is on the move.
Rose is on. I mean, everyone wants to go, but Rose is stuck on a door.
Would you like me to
because,
bring all of your
reasons.
characters?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, because the door is technically closed.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
just
yeah.
the most obnoxious thing.
No, I clicked to close. That's on me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. As always, it's the internet's fault.
As ever.
Also, the collision detection in this game is hilarious.
Okay. And here is our.
Oh, I'm
crew.
also trying to click on game
All
control
right,
her.
I've got you, and we are going to move forwards here to here. As you all ascend the stairways to the upper levels of this place, you step out to see a brilliant space that you emerge into. You have come out of this floating mountaintop to look upon the throne of heaven, once the fortress of the planet called Heaven, before it was destroyed to be remade. You now emerge here, where a standoff is ready to break out. The Kirin flies amongst the clouds near to where you emerge, down here, and perches on the rocks, eager to allow this to resolve without it. You may proceed forwards as you wish.
I don't know if I should be the face of this defense here.
Is this the angry angel guy we don't like very much?
It might be. As you make your way along the walkway, a form emerges from the clouds beside you, just pokes up, and telepathically communes with you all to say, "Is it safe? Are the angels still here?"
Well, yeah, they live here.
I'm gonna go hide then. Lorian, you recognize the voice of this massive floating tentacled brain as that of the young woman that you attempted to rescue. down in the depths when first you adventured with Teller and Arabor.
That's my daughter. Kind of. Sort of, not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all very confusing.
Now David's characters both have children. One of them is a tree and one of them is a brain.
All right, what's the plan, Sandy?
The same as every plan. Try not to get killed.
Yeah, but we could use the angel's help, right? The whole Asmodeus thing.
We're supposed to be using everyone's help, so why these two are pissed at each other again, I do not know. I thought this problem was solved. I wasn't here when it got solved, but I know Sandy was a part of it.
Let's broker some peace here.
All right, y'all make your way up the stairs when you're ready, of course.
All right, go, Sandy, go.
Oh yeah, the guy who has 0 charisma is in charge of all this stuff. I love how that turns out.
Everyone's saying, who's gonna go first? You gonna go first? I'm not gonna go first.
And Sandy will be the greatest negotiator, and he has Bardic Inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration to Lysander, the great negotiator with negative what charisma? Oh, just a flat.
It's flat. I don't think I have any of the skills.
All right.
I could lie to him. I'm good at lying.
You see a ornately adorned group of dark elves that flank a group of more generically clothed ones, as well as a group of spiders. At the head of them is a part spider woman that Rose would recognize as Salani, who currently has her back turned to the group as she is speaking to the great angel I Archon Thoralier, as has been known to several of you. As you approach, several of the other adventurers are nearby. Astrid simply saying, "Hey, thanks for helping." And Kara here is going to say, "You better help. I'm going to go chop the head off that angel if it does anything more stupid."
God.
What has he done this time?
Oh, just the normal. Declare that all these elves need re-education.
Ah!
No.
Solani she's our friend from the other thing from that time. Yes.
Yes.
We saved her and all the dark elves from the regular elves.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah. Again, this is the good faction of dark elves that, this is, I think, if I remember correctly, Jake Henry, this is the reason why Ambassador Lady is, like, actually in our good graces, because she helped broker this originally.
Yeah.
With them.
But what I would...
the dark elves. Just the dark elf part, not the...
Yeah. What I would note about this other group is that these seem to be a mix match of different dark elf leadership. These two have been encountered in passing as Gwei here, Alice's character's parents, who have been the leaders of the Dark Elven war effort on behalf of Asmodeus. This is the queen of the Dark Elves from their city. This is a priestess that you're not familiar with. And this is Nizuthen, the elder from the local group, which you'd rescued.
Defenders.
Right. Question. Rose knows these two are hostile. Has that changed specifically?
You haven't had much other than hearing from, in passing, some of these people. The Dark Elves just joined us. So what are y'all gonna do?
Okay, Rose is going to go and talk to Solani. And
Teller is gonna go talk to the angel.
Very good. Make your way up there.
I'll calm him down, Sandy. Don't worry.
Sandy is going to try and help Teller with that problem because
I got it.
Oh my god, this thing is just the worst. Garon does not need to necessarily be here, but Garon, I'm sure it's fine if he comes. Garon and can also come and help talk to the angels because reasons.
Okay.
Buddy, why are you so angry?
So we return to the question of the day. Who talks first? As I will go with the non-player characters to establish the conversation. as Thorilir stands, floating with his wings flapping at slow beats, arms crossed and frustration upon his face, his glowing strip of an eye radiating. He says, "You, small gnome, you have some prestige amongst this place? You have been in some way been chosen by Tyr as a champion? Please evict these evil servants of darkness from it. They spit terror upon this sacred, hallowed ground."
Well, everyone is due their process and right to simply exist, no?
Oh, I would say so. I would say that they have been judged. I have judged them. They've sided against us in battle, and thus are our foes. We have occupied their city, and thus offered them the mercy for their civilians and common folk to be re-educated unto a blissful form of light.
So, maybe if you've conquered them already, they don't need to be re-educated. I think they'll just learn over time.
I didn't come here for them. I came here to confer with you all and the gods of good, to plan our next move. But then she was present, and he points towards the half-spider woman, and 8 legs clattering against the ground as the humanoid form expresses a sneer, and she will reply to him to say, "We were offered safety. We were offered friendship. You," and she gestures towards you, Rose, pointing with a finger, and a condemnation and anger that, Rose, you've not seen on Solani's face before, as her eyes glow with a bristling red, not like their natural color, "would profess to be one of those who gives us safe harbor here. Tell them that we have no choice but to side with those who... Should we make pleas to Asmodeus that he not destroy us now?" What are you all going to say?
Rose just kind of sort of just calm down, turns, and Rose is also incredibly pissed at Angel Dickbag guy here. I'm like, I'm sorry, what is the problem here again? Because we've already had this conversation. We've had it once. I fear we're having it twice. I can assure you, there will not be a third time.
Thorilir will turn to Rose Tranmere to say, "Oh, and so you would tolerate it if upon the altar to your great god, a small, filthy animal trod upon it and laid its refuse? You would simply allow it to persist? They are the refuse," and he points towards the Dark Elves.
Which god are you again?
"I am no god. I am Thorilir, High Archon of the Plane of Order, leader of the angels, and once servant to Tyr."
Yeah, great. How many of you are there left, by the way? Remind me again.
"We have been holding our force in reserve for this moment, its critical juncture of the war, and now desecration is upon our golden throne."
Yes, and you know what else is going to happen if there's going to be desecration upon this place? It's going to come from about 17 different levels of chaos and hell, which these people are trying to escape from. So they are your friends. If you infer by one more time that they are not, then you are going to have to leave.
Adam, is Lorien have any thoughts to share, or is he content to sit this one out?
I mean, for the moment, I don't feel that Lorien knows enough about these two sides or their history to really, to really feel confident intervening until at the moment.
Okay, then I will just note for you that you recognize your apprentice Lulubelle, who has appeared and is standing beside the Dark Elves, looking awkwardly, and gives you a wave and a smile.
Oh, over here?
This is her.
Down below?
Yep.
Okay, then yeah, I probably will walk over and
make your way to her.
Really?
Here, I got you.
Every time I try to...
I got you. There you go.
Okay. Alright, just kept jumping all over the place.
She'll whisper in your ear to say, "I think some fairly major stuff's just happened. And I don't mean this. we should talk about it once this is over. I'm curious to hear how your expedition went. So,
Not much came of it.
Who speaks next? Are you awaiting to hear the angel's response, or do any of you have more to add?
I can't.
No, I'd like to hear the windbag continue to speak this time as we've,
Okay. Thorler will say, "We are creatures of a certain disposition, of a certain nature. It is unlike that nature to tolerate, especially one who is so fragrantly thrown loyalty to the wind." Looking towards the spider woman, who looks back with her own ire. Turns towards...
Yes, and tell me, Angel, if you had been thrown from your ancestral home, not once, but twice, but if I remember correctly, I turned back to that. Is it 3 times now in fairly quick succession?
The Dark Elven woman will shift, her expression becoming less focused for a moment as she says, "Oh, yes, probably about 4 times by this point," and smiles.
Okay, yeah. If I said that you had to go live in, I don't know, the water plane, the sand plane, you can hang out with those worms. I'm sure they'd love you. The fire plane and somewhere else, all in about the span of about 3 months. How rational would you be? Mind you, you have no rational thought to begin with, as far as I'm concerned. So let's just add that to your logic. Why don't we?
The angel bristles. He shifts, he seems to a passive insight, unconfident, in spite of all of his bluster. And in his periphery, he catches the sight of Garon, who's just been standing there, and he turns towards him and points and says, "Tyrson, I endeavor to you resolve this conflict. You know the disciplines of your father as well as any of us. Please, bring us salvation from this disharmony."
And Garon will just sort of chuckle and say, "Harmony? What harmony is there, friend? There's been no harmony coming out of this place for millennia. I should know. I have not seen it. I have seen many things. I have seen stubbornness. I have seen unwillingness, but I have not seen anything that resembles harmony from the plane that is supposed to be its beacon. So please tell me, what harmony has this place given while I have been away?"
"I am indicted, Tyrson. Have my sincerest apologies." The Angel Archon says, Perhaps I should step down from my position. Perhaps the Archon of Patience would do better to lead us in this trying time. I will return with her for a divine convocation, but she will speak for our people, not I.
That would be unnecessary and potentially unwise. Patience is not something we can afford now. Decisiveness is what we need, but we need it wielded correctly. Cannot be squabbling amongst allies. Few of them as we have, and unique as them as we must rely.
And maybe some new haircuts for these angels. Well, these bowl cuts aren't doing it.
And the angels will look at you in unison, Teller, and one of them will step forward and say, "But, hero ally, these are styled after a great hero of the angels, Achillon, he who tore the wings from Asmodeus' back himself. We do it in his honor."
Maybe let it be known that who tears the wing next will have their hairdo be the next hairdo standard.
Steps back. Perhaps one of the Archons shall instruct us to be inventive, but it would be unordered. Perhaps we should all shave our heads instead.
Garon chuckles. He says, "Oh, don't do that. Tried that many centuries ago." But he approaches in a more calmness manner. He says, "Min, it's like our friends here have fought many of the number you see behind you, but they are united now for a cause because they have no other place to go. It is unfortunate that we must rely on, as you say, such potentially disloyal subjects. But loyalty is a two-way street, one that these creatures and friends have been rarely shown. It would be unwise for us to do the same to them."
Solani's expression changes again. Her eyes glow again, and she says, "Yes, we have nowhere to go because of them." Then she shakes a bit and says, Sorry. Yeah, we're happy to be friends."
Poor Rose is chuckling. It's like, okay, we've talked about this. Your other half. We don't want that. We don't want that around. That's not helpful.
We can talk about that later, Rose. The angel Archon says, "Tyrson has spoken. My message is clear. I have a plan to destroy Asmodeus. It will require no less than complete and utter unity, and if it means we must unite with our former enemies, as Tyrson says, shall be done." And he steps back, and he and his angels flap their wings and soar off into the sky to fly down beneath this throne and back to the plane of order that it rests above.
Garon will just sort of...
Garon, you gotta get those guys in order, because they're crazy.
Get the plane of order in order.
Millennia of stubbornness is a very hard habit to break, my friend. And Garon, I don't know if Garon has ever met Solani.
I don't know that she has. And she'll say, everyone, please go be at rest. I think this is resolved for now. And the other elves will depart this immediate location.
Are the mom and dad are leaving too?
Yeah, they seem to just be in with the rest of them. There seems to be a general kind of, we're in this together.
It's one of those things where, like, if Rose knows that they are no longer hot, because Rose would have attacked them on sight like a month ago, like, honest to God, because of the incident with the tower and the thing.
Oh yeah.
Did we ever revive King Ambassador dude person that got murked or no?
The priest who's dead? He's still dead.
Okay. Oh, we tried and there were problems.
There were problems.
Maybe we should try.
So at that,
maybe we should try again.
The elven woman will gesture to you all and say, "Hi! I don't know if I've been introduced to all of you. My name's Solani. I am the chosen of Lothira and presently her avatar. That was the dark elf goddess who was speaking before. She's fully within me now."
Garon will chuckle and go, "I've probably spoken to her once or twice over the millenniums. It's all right, young one." Sort of looks at Rose and goes, "Only we had older and wiser people who could make good decisions instead of relying on the freneticness of youth. Helpful as it was this time." Rose just kind of sort of goes, "Oh, I mean, me being upset, no, that's kind of sort of normal. Solani being upset, well, we don't need that. That would be bad."
Lulu Bell's going to step forward and say, "Hello, I'm Lulu Bell, and this is the esteemed Lorien Anar, the guardian of, well, good and all. At least he's one of the agents of behind the scenes he's been for a long time." And the Spider Woman will extend out a hand to shake yours, Lorien, and say, "Oh, hi, nice to meet you."
Greetings.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much to you all for saving this disaster from unfolding anew. I hope that they'll relinquish control over our home city, and maybe we can even go back, resettle. We all ran away from there because they literally had our whole city occupied, and they were taking our people away to, do something to their brains. The royal princess is basically a vegetable.
Oh dear. Garen sort of turned to Rose. Is that a condition we can fix, or... Rose just goes, I'm not sure we actually need to get to the royal princess, which, Solani, how possible is that right now?
Her disposition will shift again, and the woman that stretches out her arm says, I can take us at present if you so desire.
Oh? Sandy hears this and goes, what are we up to now? Question mark?
As this is occurring, 2 further details to affect our direction for the remaining bit of our closing session. Lothira is very interested in the Crown Princess being cleared of her divine malaise, and so perhaps Rose wishes to pursue that, or perhaps that is a later. Lulubelle will express curiosity at what has happened down in the abyss.
We can absolutely fill her in on that.
Not much.
And I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem doing it in front of Ceylani or Ceylani's other half.
Lulubelle's going to unroll a copy of the prophecy that Lorien, Teller, and Arbor found, which I'm going to pop out to show to you all, and she'll read, and you all can decide if this means anything to you. So say, okay, let's refer to this again. 1,000 years post Immortal's demise, shall conflict rise anew. No god nor hero, nay hungry monster shall this fight exclude. I think that's happened. It's 1,000 years past the death of the old major gods, and we're at war. When nobility dies and virtue flies eschew, shall force divine make battle all can view. I think that's just happened. Teller, you were there too. Oberon won that duel by rights. By cutting him down, I think nobility has been abandoned by the devil.
Certainly virtue has.
And Thorolier, that angel, was just talking about uniting the gods to battle Asmodeus. That would be divine forces making battle.
One would think, though I would argue, Sandy in particular would argue, that the angels haven't done jack, it's been most of us. But sure, yes, in context.
Accurate. I don't know about this next line. With caution now, bid thy warder rest. Feels like we're escalating things. The apocalypse wave, no thing may dare protest. But you were speaking about crystals of creation and destruction. Silence your prayers and heed creation's call, for nothing will stand after Godfall. Godfall is what this is about. That sounds bad. Creation's call. Do we have any understanding of what that is now?
Yes and no. So we knew that there are pools of creation that have made junior Demogorgon things that we've encountered, and they are royal pain in the you-know-what. But, and Sandy will look to wherever the flying Kieran guy has sat upon himself.
It can make its way over.
And go, and just go, but we were able to manipulate one of those pools, and this thing flew out. And, I mean, I don't know if it is a minor Demogorgon slaying beast, but certainly, we're pretty sure he's on our side. And that's better than what we knew about 12 hours ago.
So, I would say that in this moment, as this has been something that I've mostly given you reactionarily, it's not a word. Garon has a impulse. There's a memory I need to go get. It's in my temple.
Uh-oh. That's never a good thing. It's the last time that happened. The other guy showed up. Wait, we can just plane shift right to...
Yeah, you can use the portals in the interior here to go right there.
Yes. Oh.
So I would suppose then, for the closing segment here of our session, we will go on a little fork. Some can go with Solani and witness the restoration of the princess, if that's of any interest. That doesn't need to happen. And the others can go with Garon to figure out what's going on there.
Rose will absolutely hang out with Solani. I suspect Ambassador Lady might also want to come.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what Kara and the other person down here would
We'll leave
want
that to them
do,
to
but-
resolve later. But
Sure.
in terms
And
of
now
the
is
players'
the-
characters for the close of our
Right
show
now,
here.
the question that I had about the princess lady, obviously Rose is at full spells and stuff. Is she in like a safe place, or is this like we have to go and like rescue what's left of her, or
she's in a place right now. She's not at immediate threat.
Okay, so this is literally just effectively a doctor's visit, and
Correct.
Rose is going to try probably Greater Resto or something. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Yes. Sandy and Garon would go. Sandy would go with Garon.
All right. And Adam, is Lorien most interested in whatever strange memory this old man claims to be recovering, or seeing the effects of the angels' manipulations?
The angel's manipulations? I thought it was
Yeah,
Killing
tell us to go
someone.
with Solani.
Yeah, the angels'
The whole-
mental manipulations, I mean to say, on the Dark Elven
Oh,
princess.
the angels were okay.
Yeah.
Memory. What angels manipulation? I think maybe the memory.
Okay. So we'll send you two over here.
Yeah.
And then
If
Dax.
I was gonna say if Lorien or his assistant like were to inquire like memories, and if they don't know, Garon would explain very briefly that Garon is the 1,000-year-old guy that's there. If they didn't know that already, that's that reference.
Mhm.
The reason why Garon knows this is because he was there 1,000 years ago when this prophecy was written.
Okay. So there are you, David, where's Dax going?
I mean, Taylor's gonna go with Solani. Dax is gonna go up to Sandy. 500 gold.
And between- before they leave, as they go back to like the underground to the portals, Sandy will make sure that between him and his wife that they give a pouch of 500 gold to our friend, because he didn't die.
All right, you can add 500 gold
Yeah.
to
Mission-
Dax.
Mission failed successfully.
So where you want me go now?
You can do whatever you want, little buddy. You are welcome here, as long as you don't steal anything, because we just gave you a whole bunch of money to go buy things.
You have more gold? Me work for you. You good boss.
I'm sure we can find some random things to get yourself in and out of trouble with. Absolutely. I don't know when we're going to have one of those items or tasks, but...
Me no get trouble. Me get out of trouble.
You literally asked a devil to turn your arm into, 7 creatures from hell. That sounds like trouble to me, which is why we like you.
What you mean? Demigorgon mutant's gonna pop out.
Yeah. I just see the arm, and it's like the alien thing from District 9 just coming out of what's yeah, that should not be like that.
All right, so we're going to hop over to Marinthorn, the city of the Dark Elves. Lothira will transport those who wish to go along with her. As you enter this space, you see a stone-floored room with several rooms around it. Top the stairs nearby would be, let's see here, Let's get a good impression of this. There were... I'm not getting impressions, that's fine. Ah, there we go. Yes, we do have them. Splashes of blue blood. Where did once angels fall? The dark elven goddess shall say, we are within the palace of Thavira, the high queen of our kin, of my children. Come, the princess has been left to rest here. And you can see a dark elven woman in a regal gown who is rested against a large stalagmite. And her eyes seem to be completely out of focus, her mouth sitting slightly ajar. She lays there.
Oh dear.
Is she okay?
No, she's definitely not okay. Let's find out how bad she is. Can I do a medicine check?
Yeah, roll it.
Okay.
Nice. There we go.
Almost. It's great. It was almost godlike.
Medically, she's completely fine. But for reasons we can't explain, her mind is not at ease.
Okay, so there's nothing physically wrong with her. That is great. It is exactly as described. Where are my fun little things here? Okay. Rose is going to go down her mental checklist of all the things that Greater Restoration can fix, which I believe also includes or is it the other one? No, it should be Greater Restoration, shouldn't it?
Okay. I would say with your successful medicine check, and to keep our information straightforward, you will be required to use a Greater Heal to get the effect you're looking for. Or a Power Word Heal, there it is.
Oh! Okay. Hang on. I funny enough, also have that one. Is this, is this like something like stunned or is it just something?
This is something off books.
It's just all of the above.
Yeah. Are you going to cast the spell?
Yes. Hang on.
As you do so,
It's the big one.
holding your hands out, the magical energy congeals around her eyes, and it's like a veil of gold is stripped off of them. She gives a, oh my. Oh my.
You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
It's like there was no pain in the world, and then it all just came rushing back just now. What did they do to me?
I do not know. I turn over to Ceylani.
Lothira says, they bent your mind into a knot. They took away the very most important thing to us all, our will. These angels strive to call themselves good. They are as vile and evil as anything, by my reckoning. Is there any input Teller has before we move? Who's the other group?
That is all just kind of freaking me out.
Yeah, Rose, just double checking again. Who did this to her?
The
This
angels.
infernal of the angels.
The angels have continued to cart off many civilians and afflict them with the same malaise, the same bliss.
What are they trying to accomplish? What does this do?
Erasing evil, pacifying. But nonetheless, that problem for now, by your negotiations, has seemed to be resolved, at least so far as the progression of this treatment being applied, though there still are a significant number of Dark Elves who are afflicted and will thus take some time to cure, perhaps even after the war. Turaklir will nonetheless nudge you, Rose, and say, good job. You're pretty great at this whole negotiating and healing thing.
Oh, it's kind of the only thing I did growing up. It's really annoying habits, actually. It also helps, I don't think anyone wants to fight both me and my dad at the same time, so they're kind of sort of like, oh, all right, we'll have to listen to them.
I'm glad I'm finally, what's it that the youth say, hanging with the right crowd.
Well, let's hope so. Well, I mean, you've always been able to hang with me, but, clearly there's been problems in between when, you wander off and such.
Quite so. All right. We are going to the temple where we began our adventure today. And we are taking with us from the throne. Let's see here. It is Lorian, Lulabelle, Garon, Lysander, Daxk. Anyone else? Let's just do a quick check before we delve into it. Ah, yes. How could I have forgotten? Daxk's son.
Oh, Tree Man.
Mm-hmm.
Is Dax gonna increase movement speed now, or is it just he just has Tree Man? Just it exists.
He can ride Tree Man. It's a sort of let's say a Marvel Comics Rocket and Groot situation.
Nice.
All right. I like how he's from a smoking pipe.
Yeah. Well,
You threw a piece of wood into it, and wood
pipe?
came out, and it was alive. So it totally tracks.
What'd you say, Adam?
Oh, I didn't.
Oh. Sounded like you did. Nonetheless, here we arrive back at the temple. The light dims. The transportation spell. A group of individuals does seem to be arriving, but Garon, I presume, is going to go straight for the hatch and go retrieve his memory object.
Yes.
Right. We will resolve the group, and then the memory object. Several people seem to be arriving who had been at the Fey ball. And most immediately, though the Lentalian princess is present, which Dax recognizes, as well as the administrator from Lentalia, Stelina, your friend, there is a man in gothic clothing with most of his chest revealed, and a small, regal-looking goblin besides him who rushes forwards.
Is that what my eyes think they see?
He
No.
climbs up the tree man, eye to eye with Dax, says,
Dax,
Mm.
you hit your head or something? What you doing out here?
Me, the savior of Lentalia.
No, you Prince of Goblin Town, my son.
Mm. Me, great thief. I'm really talented stealing. Okay. I'm not very good at nothing.
Oh, good to see you yet. You
Wow.
take care. Come meet new boyfriend. He sucked my blood.
Okay.
Have you talked to a doctor about that?
and Dax, you'll be introduced to the vampire Luca de Valenzur. I am happy to have met such a fine man as your father.
He okay.
At that, Lorian, to you, Lulubelle will kind of nudge you and say, "This is kind of wacky."
These are strange
What-
times.
What day of the week is it? Is it Monday?
Perhaps.
Because Sandy would just no, this is completely normal. It's Monday, and just sort of walk outside and just sort of start conversing with the rest of the group and sort of confirming what may or may not have happened at the Fae ball.
Okay.
Because we were on another plane of existence. We've heard from, I would say, less reliable sources, but also most of those sources are now dead.
Right. Then I'll say that this man steps forwards. He says, "Greetings, Mr. Tranmere of White Wall. Is that correct?"
Unfortunately, yes. Yes, it is.
Yes, the Fey King is dead. It is as you have heard. Asmodeus struck him down. They dueled, and your gnomish friend used a wish magical effect to attempt to sway the conflict. It worked by technicality. The devil was defeated, but he had ascended. Asmodeus is now a major god. He harnessed that power to heal his wounds and strike the Fey King down, even though he had lost the duel. And thus, those heroes at present did unleash their fury upon him. They and we were all of us engulfed in an inferno. It was only due to the presence of our great Lantalian gods, Neptune, Venus, and Saloon, that we were restored. Does this satisfy your questions?
I believe it does. Is there anyone among the dead that we should be aware of still, or has everyone come back?
Everyone has been restored, thanks to these gods.
Of course. Are these the same planar gods that we've been in contact with, or these are different ones?
These are our gods of Lantalia. Neptune and Saloon have been to your realm and spent much time there.
Okay.
Venus.
This is more Rose's.
Venus.
Yeah,
we
this is
know
more
likes
Rose's
Rose.
stuff. Yeah.
Apollon has
Yes.
been a friend of Rose.
Mhm.
And then there's Pluto.
Yeah.
Maybe
This is the conflicting of continents.
maybe those gods help us here.
They could.
It would be nice.
I see, Dad. Me smart.
Garon has retrieved his item. If he wishes, he may share his memory with others as he has it.
Yeah, he would definitely do that. He,
All right.
I believe Sandy's seen one of these rituals before, so he is kind of prepared for the weirdness. I'm not sure if he can warn everyone, like,
All right. In that case, let us delve into the past. A small stone sculpture of a broken sword is what Garon retrieves from his small chest downstairs. And as he absorbs this memory, he goes to the closing moments of the last Divine War, where you, Garon, do stand at the foot of your father, Tyr. He looks down upon you with his blinded eyes, his one hand, and his great broken sword within it. As he hands that to you, its size shrinking so that you might hold it. He says, "Keep it safe, keep it hidden. It is yours now." Further memories begin to unfold for you, Garon, as you accept this responsibility. A memory of aiding mortals, nascent gods as they did become, in raising an island, Lantalia, from the base of the ocean, to live on. This sword is what they used. Tyr speaks to say this. And once that island is raised, and once the next divine war does threaten to begin, you must go to it. You must go to Lantalia. For it is... I'm not saying Lantalia, allow me to edit my speech. You must go to the sign of this sword's breaking. The place where my eyes were destroyed. You must go to the site of my greatest sin, where I struck my sword into the planet Primus and pierced within it the font of creation itself. I had sought to destroy destruction. An irony. Instead, I damaged the very thing that can be our salvation against it. Find that font. Commune with its power, understand it, protect it, and seek how to channel it. Do you understand, my son?
I do.
Goodbye. And he steps forth towards a great light that emits in the center of this space. So too steps forward Samael, the major god of evil, and Titania, the goddess of neutrality. And as these three step into the middle of the throne of heaven, into this light, their forms are merged. Their bones, blood, and muscles molding together to take upon the form of great guardians, of sentinels, which for the next 1,000 years would fly out across the cosmos and protect it from divine conflict. A conflict which now does unfold before you. And so as this fresh lead does come to your minds, are there any closing words which you would have for our story today?
Does Garon remember which pool of creation that Tyr's referring to, where this occurred?
It would now come back to him, the understanding of the context, that this is why he has acted as a protector for the island of Lantalia. The point where Tyr's sword impaled the planet is the spring from which the waters of Lantalia flow into the ocean. And at this, you also hear from your old friend Naraya, the gnome, Garon. A subtle voice that says, we should probably visit the Capnir elders. In their religion, there are no gods. There is only creation and destruction. An unending cycle.
We've just seen those powers at work. That would be wise. And he turns to his allies who were with him in the abyss and goes, yes, the recent events have been very helpful, yes. We should know the path forward.
All right then. Well, your path shall continue, and our show shall take an interlude on this storyline until next week or weekend. We'll see when that show props up. But in 2 days, will be an excellent dwarven excursion with at least one, if not two, special guests. I anticipate seeing you all then, and until then, have a good night.